intelligent monsters saying it. What are they thinking? Please explain it. Don't really need this crap, can't waste time. What if it's just can't copy it this time? Doing it, but I never settling for another big let the humanity see, I'm telling ya. You done to the level of molecular. Intelligent monsters saying it. What are they thinking? Please explain it. Don't really need this crap, can't waste time. What if it's just can't copy it this time? Doing it, but I never settling for another big let the humanity see, I'm telling ya.
Look into my eyes. Now tell me the things you're blabbing about behind my back. It's an accident.
Doing it, but I never settling for another. Doing it, but I never settling for another bigger done. Let the humanity say, I'm telling ya. You done to the level of molecular. Tell better be watching the choosing battles and must see battles. You know one of those big time shady fofos they were fighting for. Drop these bars in my sleeve, and a few more tricks up my sleeve. It's way too late for you to leave now.
Disturbing the peace. Look into my eyes. Now tell me the things you're blabbing about behind my back. It's an accident. I hold it's hard to break down. It's too late for apologies. It's going.
You're thirsty for blood, actually craving for love. What you only want is dumb. Green makes you go numb. If it's fully blocking good thoughts, hey please doctor. Doctor's about to be that patient, cause I'm about to knock him out cold. Bring it back, please. Whole lot of moves I make on you like dance for. And during this beatdown you probably wish that you could fast forward. Don't you worry, Ben, I'll say some room for your last words. After we do this, do that, and the third.
Disturbing the peace. Look into my eyes. Now tell me the things you're blabbing about behind my back. It's an accident. I hold it's hard to break down. It's too late for apologies. It's going. Some things may break me, but I'll always get back up. New perspective gained from all the pain and stress. And when I do come back, I'm stronger than ever before. So kneel down.
Disturbing the breeze. Look into my eyes. And then the things you're blabbing about behind my back. It's an accident. I know it's hard to break down. I'm looking for apologies. It's going down.
Feels like the walls are closing in on me. Forgotten who I'm supposed to be. Pixels and polygons.
I heard a knock upon my door the other day. I opened it to find out staring in my face. The feel of mortal stock and still reverberates. Everywhere I go, I drag this coffin just in case. My body's trembling as it shivers down my spine. Adrenaline kicks in, shifts into overdrive. Your sequence keep you sick, your lies keep you alive. Snake eyes every single time you roll with crooked dice. I felt the darkness as it tried to pull me down. The kind of dark that haunts 100-year-old house. I wrestle with my thoughts, I shook the hand of doubt. Running from my past, I'm praying feet don't fail me now. I've lost my goddamn mind. It happens
can't believe I'm actually meant to be here, trying to consume the drug in me is you. I'm so high on misery, can't you see?
I've lost myself. You tried to reach me, but you just can't help me. So long, goodbye. You tried to save me, it won't work this time.
Now I lost my fucking mind, and there's no fucking time. Can't believe I'm actually meant to be here, trying to consume the drug in me is you. I got so high on misery, can't you see? Oh, can't you see? Can't you see? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, just making sure. I figured I unmuted. I had like a button thing for it. What's up, guys? What is up today? Dude, man, I kind of figured that it would just yeah, dude. Fucking hell. So, I just want you guys to know, right? I have been waiting for this woman. All right? I have been waiting. Okay? I've been waiting for her return. You know, I was planning to meet her at the train station, but it rained, but I still longed out for her. And you know what? She left me at the train station 3 weeks ago just to come back. And now, baby, we're going to go over some amazing stuff with Courtney Peet. Dude. Fuck me. Also, thank you for the Gaming Rouge for the 2. Dropped a comment on today's video. She needs help. I'll take a look at it in a second. Dude. Dude, you say, I know a lot of people have mixed thoughts on Falling in Reverse. I like a small handful of their songs, but some of them I can't take seriously. Because, dude, I can't take the fucking video game song seriously. It's like, my life is like a video game, trying hard to beat the stage, all while collecting coins. Like, nah, I can't take that seriously. It's not tough as fuck, you know. I need music to, you know, feel the element, to go through the time, and this thing really wants to fight. Fuck. But yeah, dude, a lot of fucking things happened. See, Courtney, last off, right, where we, like, talked about her, right? Last off that we were talking about her, she kind of was coping on Twitter and stuff like that before she privated. She recently got exposed. Well, I say recently because technically the docket was around for a year, but the allegations consist of her having sex ed conversations with minors with that range from like 14 to 16 or whatever, right? There was a 14-year-old that like came to her that said, "Am I broken?" And then she engaged in this conversation and apparently helped her and educated her on how you would go about masturbating. It's like, yeah, just grab a shirt and a mirror and check down there. All right. I just only reiterated things from my own sex ed classes, which is obviously just a super fucking dumb thing to do. That is an insanely fucking dumb thing to do. It's disgusting. It's gross. I don't know why the fuck she would do that, right? It's just fucking mind-boggling. But that was one of the things. The other thing was that a 15-year-old came to her. Keep in mind, she's like 28 through all these allegations at least, right? And then a fucking 15-year-old came to her, right? And was like, there's someone sexually harassing me at my school. What do I do? Well, you just gotta sexually harass them back. This is a fight fire with fire situation. It's like, no? What are you fucking kidding me? The hell? That's stupid as fuck. Another person that said that they were being sexually harassed. I mean, I don't even care about this one that much. Courtney just said to break that kid's finger, lol. The criticizable thing would just be engaging in that conversation. Then she got like, she went on like a suicidal rant and like a 16-year-old or whatever had to like talk her out of it, which is just insane. And it raised red flags because that 16-year-old referred to Courtney Peet as mom. And that raised red flags for obvious reasons. I'm pretty sure in Courtney's response, that person was referred to as like Bond or whatever, and they were in the chat or whatnot. So it's like, fuck me. So what's up, Blake? Dude, what's up, everybody? What's up, Fembro? What's up, Ivy Sly? Ace just mad she didn't harass him. Dude, she left a comment on my stream and just ran. Because she's like, I heard that you were gonna reach out to me for an interview. Yeah, don't. And it's like, oh, you're such a fucking little spiteful bitch. But yeah, no. I remember when she like went over like the Emu stuff, right? I clipped it because it was just so fucking batshit insane. She fucking, dude, she fucking since insinuated that mysterious Mr. Enter was a rapist. Why? Well, because he was combating the narrative of Emu of being like, or of like Saberspark being a rapist. And it's like apparently in Courtney's mind, it's like anyone who claims to be a rape victim is just always going to be a rape victim. Why would they lie? Why would anyone lie on the internet, guys? I don't know. It's kind of mind-boggling. But no, she goes on this whole tangent where it's like she had like this dark passenger sense that she could just tell that Emmy's like a rape victim by the way they talk in their docket, which whatever, right? That's something else. Maybe she does have like the rape sense. Like she's probably the Spider-Man of rapists. Okay, like she could just kind of like tell like if you are a rape victim or not, which is just insane. But whatever. Let's pretend to buy it for a second, right? But then she insinuates that which Mysterious Mr. Enter is a funny one to pick because they were actually like, on Emmy's, like kind of like on Emmy's side in the beginning. They were more hearing her out. They interviewed her and then they were lied to and they realized, oh shit, this woman is lying about this stuff. Well, I shouldn't have trusted them. And it's like, okay, yeah, but she frames it like this Mysterious Mr. Enter just objectively just took Saberspark's side immediately because, well, people were attacking things that he's done, and he only came out to defend Saberspark because he wanted to scare his victims from coming out. And it's like, what? What are you even on about? The fuck? Like, that's just insane. Like, she just insinuates that people are just rapists left and right. So, Courtney's a pedo and a liar. What's a surprise? I don't know if I'd call her a pedophile. It's very fucking, like, it's not like there's evidence of her being sexually attracted to kids. So, I'm not going to go that far with it. But it is, like, very fucking insane for, like, what she's done. Because it's like, yeah, you did have sex ed, conversations, right, with minors. And you are surprised that people are not only disgusted by that, but saying that you're grooming these minors. And it's just fucking insane. No, it is insane, genuinely. Like, yeah, no, I mean, I can't really blame anyone because you are having sexual conversations with a kid that's not your own, right? So it's like these type of topics should only be in a setting of an educational setting, right? With like people that actually like know what the fuck they're talking about, right? Have some form of like authority in this field, or even like their parent, right? Because that would be theirs. But then you got mad that their mother got upset that you were teaching their kid sex ed topics. It's like, how are we surprised right now? That's not your kid, right? And you're getting defensive for a kid that's not even your own. That's also fucking insane. Okay, like it's amazing to me of like how fucking dense she is. But no, also fuck me. A lot has happened since last time I picked someone too, so I'm just gonna show off. This is the shiny Gibble that turned into a Gabite. I got like a shiny Glameow recently and just evolved it to a Purugly. And I also found on Falgy's stream, just to show that I'm not bluffing, if you guys remember, I said I got a shiny Slugma. And this is the Marcago now. But yeah, anyways, back to the point. Yeah, I got some legendaries too. Whatever, right? Just to catch you up on my little autistic moment right there. But yeah, no, I will say, right? I will say it's kind of fucking insane with this woman that she's just shocked. And it's like, the insane part about this, which is also another reason why I don't fucking like Britney at all, right? Is that these allegations have been around for over a year, but the reason why there wasn't immediate attention put to them is because Brit thought, oh, we can't put attention to this. That would take away any credibility of Courtney Peet being a rape victim, and we can't have that because we need to like go after Lily Orchard. Which, hey, I get that Lily Orchard's a bad person, right? I get that, and they've done a lot of things that's worthy of like like criticism and shit like that, right? I'm not fully like into the Lily Orchard lore myself, but I can understand that Brit has actively been trying to go around to people to push things because she is mad that their friendship didn't go really well and that they had like, a bad fallout. And she just comes off like as a scorned ex, even though they weren't in a relationship like that. But it's like Brit is fucking insane because this is the same woman that said that mature minors were fucking tempting. And you want to like pretend that you're a good person? It's fucking mind blowing. Like, what are you on about, dude? What? Like, whatever, dude. That's fucking insane to me, right? But no, this gets leaked. I saw that Lily went over it and showed that screenshot of Brit being like, yeah, let's just not focus on the allegations that Courtney has in this, 200-page doc, because we need to be able to go after Lily, and this will just distract attention away from it. So you sat on these, like Courtney Peet, being, like, having sexual conversations with minors because you wanted to go harder at Lily. The logical thing to do would just to go at both. I don't know why people would be that dense. Like, are we kidding? But yeah, no, like, just go at fucking both. I don't see why that would be such a fucking fundamental issue. I don't see why there needs to be any sweeping or protecting of one, but in order to go after the other. Why? It's so easy to just say, yeah, both are bad. There's a difference of like severity of scaling, sure, but like, yeah, both are bad, and it's like, okay, great, then just focus on both. I don't see, because I don't know how it makes any logical sense that you're going to stay close with someone that had that type of like reputation under their belt. It just doesn't make any fucking logical sense, and it shows that you don't really like have like a consistent moral compass. Ultimate sides cuck. No, unironically, it's insane. I have a shiny odd, no an ultra. W, dude. But yeah, dude. So yeah, no, Courtney Peet. I remember she was saying that she was gonna like go live the next night. I had this art for the thumbnail made for like 3 weeks ago, and I was just been waiting to use it. So thank you, Nabi, for it. W Nabi, right? Or yeah, it's amazing. But then now they go live 3 weeks after, and it's like, dude, you're so fucking insane, like annoying. But like, I swear to God, like, I feel like anytime Courtney Peet goes live or something or has a new update, it's always like when I'm at work. Luckily today, I just happened to be off. Otherwise, I would have had to wait till like way later tonight. So yeah, no. Yeah, it's evil. But I remember the most recent thing I did was go into their server, and even like Yen did too, lol. And dude, this bothered me, bro. They basically swept me off as like a Beckett troll, which is so tedious because I was going pretty hard at Courtney Peet even before Beckett, and now he's like getting all the glory. Whatever. He could have his moment in shining fun. Whatever. Fuck him. Kidding. But no, it's tedious. But she is saying I'm a Beckett troll. Dog, you like commented under my thing saying, don't reach out to me. You would know I started going after you before Beckett made his streams, so fuck off. Dude, if anything, Beckett's my soldier, okay? I deployed the Beckett. Okay, he's my property, okay? I own that British man. Fuck him. Nah, but yeah, it's fucking mental. So lots of things with this woman. And why am I even like talking about like a recap? Well, a recap has to be in order because we are going to go over their cope stream. Okay? We're going to be going over their cope stream. I heard Pico for a second. Yikes. Thanks, Courtney, for not letting it go to waste. Yeah. I'm going to sit on this sofa and do some commentary on this stream. Who the hell is DMing me? Oh, there's 2 rooms. Oh, yeah, because there's something in Spurgatory. Yeah. Then we got Amma, say this in the most respectful way I can. You need to stay off YouTube and online for no longer than a few months at a time. It's obvious you are still hurting, and trying to throw out weird assumptions to people you don't know is unhealthy. If you delete and or hide my comment, just proves you can't take real criticism or accountability of the people you hurt. The best and healthy way to get better is to get your high school degree, and you did that, and find a job that works with you. It's obvious people online are affecting you. This comment comes from concern of your well-being, because you were hurt by an obvious crazy person, and that's not okay. I don't think anybody that covers you think that it's okay, and they did not. She is evil, and at the moment, getting offline and working on yourself is the best way to handle this. Yeah, and I'm gonna go out on a limb that they probably deleted that. considering that they fucking coped about it here. If you delete my comment, that proves you can't take criticism. Sure, bitch. Anyway, explain how there's proof I groomed a child with literally nothing but a claim that I did something I didn't, but the actual proof of Gabriel Brown grooming children online is not proof. Dude, there are evidence of what? What are you talking about? Yeah, it's just hearsay. Dude, you're unironically pulling a Lily right now. It's like, there's just no basis to these allegations. That's what Lily did in her stream covering you. It's like, there's just no basis against the allegations against me. Like, why are people saying I wrote Stockholm? I didn't do that. The hell? Even though there's like a voice clip of her admitting to writing it. You're doing the same shit. Dude, where's the proof? Where's the proof? There is a basis. That's why there's allegations against you. There's tons of screenshots. Acting like it's a baseless allegation is just fucking, just lying. You're just lying right now. Like, what the fuck? Okay. Was there any reply to this? I would, but I can't post on Epic and YouTube replies. Yeah, dude. We should all have fun in their server. Yeah, dude. Fuck me. It's actually being predatory to 2 children, but that's a secret for later. Yeah, buddy? Yeah, buddy? Okay. But yeah, so let's go over this beautiful stream. Let's go over this beautiful stream. You see, this is where Courtney Peet would make their debut, okay? They had a little bit of waiting. You know, it's whatever, right? They're making their debut, and we're going to put them at 1.25 to really enjoy the glory. Here we go.
Camera on. Oh, but I like this song. We'll listen to this one too. Hi!
Bad mic.
Did you all miss me?
Yeah, I missed you, buddy. I tried to say hi in your Discord server, and you removed me. Let me do a tough intimidating
Let me
first.
turn this down in my headphones. Alrighty. Okay, Steven Rodriguez, I fucking love you, man. Your voice is like sex in the ears, but I have things to get to. Howdy. How are we? Did you miss me? Did everybody think that I was gone for good? Were some of you celebrating that I may be gone for good? Surprise! Back. New teeth. Same bitch. I am everybody.
Dude, you're back. And only have like 300 views on a 3K channel, dude. You're doing great. You're doing great for yourself, you know? Yeah, dude, everyone was anticipating me leaving. Yeah, but look at my live streams. They've been performing pretty good. Even this one with 69 views. What am I, 3K channel? Almost 4K? Yeah, I'm pretty relevant in this thing called the, algorithm. Yeah. You guys thought I was gonna leave? Not this time, okay? Fuck me, man.
Biggest problem. I'm in a mood. I've had some thoughts over the last couple of weeks that I've been gone because I've been busy with real life, and I'm very excited to get to them. Because a lot of people have been running their mouth, so to speak. Well, no, just completely running their fucking bitch weasel mouths about me. And,
Bitch weasel mouth? Hey, my Discord server's open, or you can get my Discord tag. You want to call me a bitch weasel? We could have a direct one-on-one confrontation. Okay? We could definitely do that. Unless, you know, you're a bitch and a weasel and you run every time that you've been challenged. We can have a direct conversation right now. I mean, are you awake? We could schedule... we could even schedule it for later. I won't run, Courtney. I won't. But I have a sneaking suspicion that you will. Because you have a very bad habit of not confronting any of your detractors at all. In fact, you just call them rapists and use that as an excuse. So yeah, bitch weasel, okay? One-on-one. All right? Right here.
I've noticed. So yeah, I'm bored, I'm in a mood, I got some time, and I've got new fucking teeth, so I have a whole new fucking attitude. No, I'm joking, the attitude's the same. Still ready to unleash it. Where's my chat? Oh, my chat. I don't
I'm a
have my
new
chat.
person now. I'm pretty fucking
my hair.
tough.
Thank you. I dyed it purple. Oh, fuck, I don't know how, because I've been, like, staring at this picture.
Look how girl boss I am. I have cat ears.
Was setting up my OBS for a while now. I just realized that my hair matches my avatars now, which is really funny. I'd been bouncing between blue and pink fake dreads, so I had the purple done because it matched both the blue and the pink and the blue with a better than that god awful fucking yellow did.
Yep. Great.
All right, who do we got here? Brandon Cresswell. Hello. Windy Bro, what's going on? Hello, Katie Vomit, Luke Skyrunner. We got, who's that? Fucking, my light is right under my chat. So move your chat, Courtney.
No one cares.
Sorry, new hair, new teeth. Hey, want to live stream? That
Saying
sucks.
hi to your 5 fans. I get
Who
it.
else do we got? Ali on sympathy. Wendy Bro said hello to. Bonneberry, what's going on? Food Stools, welcome back. I'm doing good. I got new teeth, man. Look at them. Oh fuck, yeah, that's horrible lighting.
That was worse. Ew, why do you look so ugly? Holy fuck.
They're so clean. They're so white. They're so shiny. That was a horrible angle, but I don't fucking care. Click that to your heart's content, my
You make KP look better. Holy fuck.
lovelies. And the accompanying bitch weasels that I know are out there, because God, the amount of people who really don't fucking like me, but will keep track of every goddamn thing that comes out of my mouth because they just don't like my opinion is absolutely phenomenal. It's
Hi, you want to have a conversation? Or are you gonna run again?
fucking amazing. It entertains the shit out of me.
No, it doesn't. You keep fucking gulping about it. It clearly doesn't.
So I'm gonna smoke this bowl while I catch up with you guys, and then we're gonna dive right into pissing off a whole bunch of fucking people. Mostly because I just can't,
Yeah?
and because if I dare open my mouth and speak my opinion on the internet, so many people shit their fucking pampers. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, whenever I just like randomly false accuse people as rapists, everyone just doesn't like that for some reason. I don't know. It's kind of like, I don't know, the internet's really just hurt a lot of people recently. I don't know. It's kind of a weird meta that we're in. Anyways.
Personally, I don't get it. I'm just a fucking, professional hater, but yeah, give the people what they want, We're in a new setup, new angle, in a different room. Oh, I also got this lovely creature. I will unearth and show to you. This is Majesto.
Yeah,
I got
cool.
her from Spencer's. It's a Gusting Studios creature. I've been eyeing her for a long fucking time, and I love her so much. I also have this little guy. Immediately thought you had a bowl full of weed. I do. This has weed in it.
Did.
This has weed in it. Don't smoke weed, kids. Why? Because you don't know how to smoke, and you're gonna hurt yourselves. And 2, that means there's less weed for me to smoke, so don't fucking smoke weed. Don't eat it. Don't do weed. It's all mine. You cannot fucking have any. Okay? There's your PSA for the day. Don't do what I'm about to do. I had somebody.
Don't do it.
Okay, while I was in my little fucking getting used to my new teeth, essentially just wiping on. While I was doing that, I had a couple of people leave a couple of comments telling me to like clean my bong. As
True.
No, Windy Bro, stop taking my weed. It's all mine. I had someone tell me to clean my bong, and like, bitch, this is the color of the fucking bong. It's iridescent purple, you fucking numbnut.
I don't know, hold on. We need to really analyze that.
Fucking bong. It's
I don't know. It looks a little dirty. Looks a little dirty in the hand area and here and the face area. I don't know.
iridescent purple, you fucking numbnut. Absolutely ridiculous. Clean your bong. Or unless they were watching older streams in which, you could see through the bong and you could see when like the resin built up and shit, to which I just kind of have to add, fucking no. How am I going to show the fucking, youths what the inside of my lungs look like from smoking weed if I don't have all that buildup on the glass of my bong? That's like a perfect representation of like what happens to your lungs when you smoke weed. Because when you see the resin build up on the glass of the bong and go, see that? That's the inside of your lungs. It works the same way, except worse because the inside of your lungs is all moist and sticky.
I don't clean it because I can't see my lungs. Your Honor, I don't really, you see, I don't clean up the crumbs after I eat food because really, it just kind of like represents how much food I intake, And when the pile just really starts to build, it just kind of shows, in society of like how much food I really daily intake. I don't really clean it because it's kind of like, just how I keep track of like, how much I eat. And that's how I watch my weight. Fucking hell.
I take it for sleep now because melatonin fucks your heart, I think. Well, the problem with melatonin is taking over-the-counter melatonin affects your body's ability, like, not its ability, but it affects the regularity in which it creates its own melatonin. So, like, it's kind of like just taking sleep aids in general. Your body just kind of becomes dependent on it and stops doing it on its own. So by the time, like, once you stop taking the melatonin, or if you don't take the melatonin, your brain, like, doesn't compensate. They gave me the antipsychotics that knock out a horse to help me sleep, and also with my BPD.
Great.
So I don't know who also. Hey, let me smoke the bowl. Don't do weed, kids.
Don't do weed. Just grab a blanket and a mirror and look down there.
Hello, Iron Bowman. Hello, Ryu Spirit? That's how I say it? Yep. Since when? Since about 3 weeks ago. But, sorry, 5 weeks ago. since about 5 weeks ago. So I get resin on my fucking sides of my mouth because my weed's good.
Ew, you're just so fucking disgusting, dude. Oh my god, look, let's get that back in slow-mo. Look at the fucking face.
And on my fucking sides of my mouth because my weed's good.
Just look at. Oh, look how. Oh, imagine. Ugh. Oh, that's so. What the fuck? Don't cough again. Oh, dude. Oh, I actually almost did just throw up right there. Oh, what the fuck?
Your friend's been helping you with drug stuff. She's cool. Arguably, weed's not a real drug. Yes, it is legally classified as a drug because it is a substance that alters your state of consciousness and how your brain functions, but like the coffee in my cup is also a drug. The nicotine in this cigarette is also a drug. Alcohol is also a drug, right? Like, so I kind of find it funny when people talk about weed as if they're like hard street, as if it's hard street drugs, because
Yeah, whatever.
it's a dried fucking plant with arguably the least amount of tampering and like additives in its processing than any other fucking consumable drug on the planet.
Okay. The epic weed defense on.
I didn't know what Bonneberry, do you mean you didn't
Miss
know what
me?
heroin was? Or how do you know what heroin was
Dude.
until they told us? Which
Weed.
taught us about drugs, but hell, I didn't know. I kind of figured that's what you meant. I blame Reagan. Listen, the American education system is bafflingly, frighteningly inept. Okay, it really is. I'm not saying Canada is like our education system is like stellar, you know, off the fucking
I don't
not like a
care
good board.
about.
Just, you know, most Americans, they know like how am I gonna phrase this?
She's such a normie.
Because
It's not
people
even
hear the term
funny.
functionally illiterate and all they hear is illiterate and they go, I'm not illiterate, I know how to read. It's like, yes, you understand how letters make words, okay? That grasps inside of your brain, but you don't understand how those words work in a fucking sentence because you're functionally illiterate. You can read the words, but you don't understand them enough to use them or like hear them fucking properly. And it's mind-boggling.
Okay.
Like I hear some things from like Americans, but like and my initial thought is like, what do you mean you didn't know that until now? What do you mean you don't understand? How are you using this word in a sentence if you don't even understand what it means and you do it with your whole
Yeah, what do you mean you didn't know that having sex ed conversations with minors was a bad thing to do? What do you mean, Courtney? That's fucking weird. Like, dude, this is such a fucking normie rant. This is such a stupid thing to get held up on.
I don't even know why people really, like, insult that I smoke weed. It's pretty harmless.
Yeah, no, yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, great. Yeah, good job, Courtney. Good job. Now, why'd you sexually talk to minors again? Thanks.
chest and so confidently. It's just ridiculous. Look it up. Average education 6th grade. This DARE program was a scam. Oh no.
How old is she? Apparently like 33 right now.
DARE program was like it was ineffective. Do not get me wrong. I'm not sitting here saying the DARE program is what turned me off drugs. Guys, I've done drugs. I'm not
Really? You've done drugs? I couldn't tell. Honestly, there's just... I don't know, man. I couldn't tell, to be honest.
I'm not anti-drug. I'm really not. Like, if I want to put a substance in my fucking body, I'm gonna put a substance in my fucking body, and the government's not really gonna stop me.
Okay.
And I took the DARE program, and I actually failed the DARE program. I was one of like the few people at the time that it was going around in my school, that like technically failed the DARE program because I completely refused to take their little pledge.
You're such a fucking pretentious brat.
Yeah, I felt pretty tough that day. You see, yeah, I was like one of those kids that when Dora said hi on the TV, I just kind of went silent because no one's telling me what to do. Right? No one's telling me what to say. No. Okay? I kind of like live a little bit different. You know, Tom and Jerry? Yeah, I was always rooting for Tom. I was just raised different. Like, who fucking cares, dude? No one gives a shit. Okay. I actually failed there because I'm just so fucking retarded I didn't agree to a pledge that no one follows anyways, man. I just decided to fail the program. Whatever, dude. Look how tough I am.
Fucking, because like at the end of the DARE program, they make everybody give this little pledge that like they're never gonna do drugs and they won't succumb to peer pressure and they'll help their friends try not to do drugs and all this shit. And I sat there. I think it started in grade 6 and I'm pretty sure it went on to like grade 7 that we had the DARE program. And I remember just dead ass looking at the cop who ran this program, and I was like, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna make that fucking oath. Obviously, I was younger and I wasn't swearing as cop. And like everyone, like the teachers and the cop were all confused. So like, what do you mean you're not gonna take the oath? I'm like, I'm like 13, 14 years old. I don't know what kind of choices I'm going to make later in life. I
Oh
don't
my god. You're so. I know exactly what type of kid you were, bro. You're so pretentious. Dude, you're so fucking pretentious.
Yeah, low key. When they said that I didn't have to do the Pledge of Allegiance, I just sat down. No one's gonna tell me what to do. Fuck. I don't even know if I'm gonna stay in the U.S. like when I grow up. I'm just kind of built different, you know? Yeah. I don't know. Always been this way. Sorry. Either you learn to love me or you just have to deal with hating me. Yeah.
know what kind of circumstances I'm gonna be under, or the pressure that I'm under, or if somebody
Dude, she just describes this like it's a fucking horror story too. It's like, yeah, they try to like make me take the dare oath, and I stood up for myself, and I said no. Everyone horrifically stared at me. The cop giving me a glimmering stain of confusion. What do you mean, no? And then I, as I shivered ever so lightly, said, no one can predict the future. So, I can't do this. And then everyone just started applauding. They were like, you beat it. You're not a sheep. You did it, Courtney. Like, fuck me.
does something to me against my will, like I can't sit here now and say I'm never gonna do drugs ever in my life, because that's just a blatant lie. I don't. Besides, I'm probably gonna try a few things if they're offered to me. I mean, why the fuck not? Oh well, you could die. I could die sitting right here and just like have a fucking aneurysm out of nowhere because it just happens. I could die going to fucking my part-time job and fucking.
Yes, you could die whenever, right? The argument is simply just that that you guarantee shortening your life. It's dumb. Okay, there's some drugs that if you take, you just die right on the spot, which is very different than just fucking living up to like 70. Like, yeah, I think there's a difference between living for the next 70 seconds between the next 70 years. Okay, like it. Like, yeah, that's the only reason why people say you could die. Yes, technically, you could get a heart attack whenever. Yes, technically, you can get in a car accident whenever. Yes, technically, the world could just fucking blow up and everyone's dead. Yeah, but why would you be dumb enough, right, to just willingly, like, guarantee shortening your life? That's the argument. This is dumb. This is really fucking dumb. Yeah, you could die at any moment. Yeah, so live a little, huh? I mean, to live a little, you gotta do stuff that doesn't cause you to fucking instantly die, dumbass.
And getting hit by a bus. I could get stabbed at the fucking bus. Like, you could die at any time, at any point, for any reason. That's not the end all be all reason to not specifically do something. Plus, as a kid, I've always been the way that I am. I'm innately fucking curious to like a disrespectful degree, and I refuse to
What do you mean by that? Innately curious to a disrespectful degree. What do you mean by that, Courtney? Did you engage with that kid that said, am I broken because I can't orgasm because you were disrespectfully curious? What do you mean by that? Very interesting stuff here. Very interesting stuff happening.
especially as a child, like I absolutely refuse to fucking stop asking questions. Like not just simply why, but I refuse to stop asking questions until my curiosity was satiated. Don't forget cigarettes too, yeah. Well, and that's the other thing. My mother was a fucking cigarette smoker. Technically, I buy secondhand smoke. I had already had nicotine in my system. Okay, I was already technically had to like in a violation of that vow.
Oh my god, that's so dumb. Yeah, sorry. My mother was a druggie. That's why I have to follow in her footsteps. Like the fuck. There's a difference between willingly doing drugs and just being born from like a druggy mother, okay? Come on, don't be dumb.
And fucking where was my train of thought going? I lost it. I'm rambling.
This sounds like something Epstein would say. Okay, snow wisps. Chill. Fuck me.
Honestly, only finished it because there would be a big ceremony thing for the ones who pass and we get the dog that sniffed out drugs. That's cute. You get to pet the dog, the drug sniffing dog. Sorry, let me catch up on chat here. My health counselor was like,
three
here are the effects of
messages.
hard drugs. Here's how addiction will ruin your life. Alright. See you later, Brandon Cresswell. You have a good time. You're gonna miss most of the best part of the stream, but that's okay.
Best part, like, wonder what the best part is. Well, let's get to it, bro. Let's see it.
Not submit to peer pressure, expects you to use peer pressure to get others off drugs. Yeah. All right. Thank you. You actually got me back on my train of thought. So, like, when we were going through the DARE program, I remember this one, like, specifically. They were talking about drugs, they were talking about the different kinds of drugs and classifications and what went into where and why. And I remember they were talking about weed specifically, and the cop, like, who was running this program. Now, the cop didn't make this program. Dude was just doing his fucking job. And looking back, I feel
And you
bad,
made it,
but
and you
bad
made it
for him because he's
difficult.
probably so fucking tired of this stupid shit. And then there's my like insistent ass fucking asking questions after question after question.
But yeah,
So there was running through the slideshow, and it says that
I need to pay the price.
dude, I like my hand fell, my hand tripped it. We're like skipping ahead. Sorry, guys. Lol.
thank you. You actually got me back on my train of thought. So, like, when we were going through the DARE program, I remember this one, like, specifically. They were talking about drugs, they were talking about the different kinds of drugs and classifications and what went into where and why. And I remember they were talking about weed specifically, and the cop, like, who was running this program. Now, the cop didn't make this program. Dude was just doing his fucking job. And looking back, I feel bad, bad for him because he's probably so fucking tired of this stupid shit. And then there's my like insistent ass fucking asking questions after question after question. So there was running through the slideshow, and it says that he starts telling us that like, cigarettes have so many fucking chemicals in it, right? There's some of the same chemicals that are in, like, the components that make up jet fuel and rat poison, which is, like, a really strange way of wording things because, like, if you actually look into it, there's shit that goes into our food that also goes into certain components that make up jet fuel. So, like, there's really ambiguous wording for scare tactics. And, like, my
Yeah.
father was big on scare tactics through ambiguous wording. So, like, I saw through it pretty quickly. And I was like, the wording doesn't make any sense. Like, anything could be, like, there's so many different chemicals that could
That's
be
why I
in
smoke so
a
much.
single component that makes up jet fuel that, like, you're just trying to make people associate cigarettes with jet fuel, and that's just dumb. So there was that I would get stuck on. And then there was the direct statement of marijuana has twice the amount of chemicals in it that cigarettes do. So if cigarettes have, like, somewhere around 2,000 different chemicals in it, then weed has, like, 4,000 different chemicals in it. And immediately I'm like, that also makes zero fucking sense, okay? Because half of the shit that is in for cigarettes as it's produced by the government, which is a whole lot of shit, by the way, like, including, like, ammonia and, like, preservatives and like speed agents to fucking age it faster.
It's just so much rambling.
And, like, half of that shit is regulated. The government very heavily regulates the production of tobacco. Like, you can't grow your own tobacco plant and sell it or smoke it, just like you couldn't grow your own weed plant. And it was really fucking confusing. And I'm like, if cigarettes are regulated by the government, therefore they know what's going in it, they can control what's going in it, they can approve what's going in it, and they can test what's going in it, how the hell do they know in comparison what's in the average fucking amount of weed, even consistently enough to say something like this when it's not regulated, produced by the government, or really they're able to track it to the point of, like, it's still a rampant problem, it's like a drug problem. Like, none of this made sense. I had watched enough Intervention at that point as a kid. I knew enough about, like, the drug scene.
You just
and, like,
study it.
the culture around it and how it works in cities and states and countries and shit. There's, like, this makes no fucking sense with how I know the world fucking works up until this point. And the cop, again, because he's just a dude doing his job, reading the fucking papers that he was given that morning before
I
he sent off
protested
his
against
fucking
DARE when I
assignment,
was a kid.
had nothing for me. Absolutely nothing for me. Like, the logic was like, and he probably had no real desire to get into it with a fucking child. Not that I blame him, but he had nothing. It was just, I even remember the look on his face was just like, I hate my job and I just want to get on with this fucking day.
Yeah.
Wait, cigarettes in the government? What did I miss? Oh, I was talking about the DARE program. Also, hello, welcome back. I was talking about the DARE program, and how they used to say things like, they used to tell us things like marijuana has twice the amount of chemicals in it that cigarettes do, which even when I was young and I was like 13 years old, that never made any sense to me, and I questioned it, like, directly and out loud at the DARE program, because the government regulates the production of cigarettes, so they know what's in it, they can track what's in it, they can control what's in it and test what's in it to a very close degree of certainty, whereas marijuana, being like an underground, like, black market street drug essentially at the time,
Bro.
They can't put those regulations on it. Like even when they legalized weed up here, there was a lot of concern over how they were going to regulate the consistency of it, because it's been so well known actually for a long time that weed is wildly inconsistent buying it on the black market, because the person growing it has to know what they're doing, and it's not like it's not the same as specifically producing like cocaine or heroin or meth or
You would know.
freebase or fucking crack or anything like that, because you don't cook anything. You're not mixing chemicals and looking for chemical reactions. You're literally growing a plant, right? So it's like herbology. It's fucking botany, for Christ's sakes. And
Dude.
thank you, food stools. You're so sweet.
When are you gonna get to
So
the actual
I
part,
like to
bro?
I questioned a lot of shit, and like I failed out of the DARE program. Long story short, because I was like, I can't say now that I'm not gonna go do drugs in my 20s. And lo and behold, I did drugs when I was 15 fucking years old. Drugs. I started smoking weed and cigarettes when I was 15 years old, which, according to the DARE program and what they wanted to teach me, was drugs. So I never did much underage drinking because I just didn't have a taste for it. My parents, they drank casually. They weren't like super heavy drinkers. So alcohol was kind of regularly around me as a child, so there was no mystery to it. I saw my parents drinking it all the time, and excuse
Okay.
me, I got the hiccups. And on special occasions,
Dude.
like specifically the holidays and shit, or like just if my parents were in the fucking mood to, if they were drinking alcohol and it was something I hadn't
Police officer, no desire to get into it with a child, but Courtney does. Interesting. Dude, we need to see a debate between Courtney Peet and some child over fucking weed, dude. That'd be awesome. That'd be fucking awesome.
seen before, or like the first time I'd seen something, it was, as a kid, you're like, well, what's that? What are you drinking? And why is it different from what I'm drinking? And every time my parents would just be like, it's beer, it's wine, it's champagne, it's this, that, and the other thing. Here, try it. Because they knew that was going to be the next thing out of my mouth, especially from a young age. And they did this with like all of us. And you take like your kid, it smells weird already when you tip it to your face. So you end up taking the tiniest little sip to taste it, and alcohol does not taste good. So as a child, you're just like, okay. And they're, my parents would be like, oh, do you like it? They're like, no, I don't. You respond, no, I don't. They're like, yeah, I figured as much. But in my in my opinion, that was the proper way to kind of handle it, because it left no room for mystery around the alcohol. There was no romanticism of, you're not allowed to have this. It was just a very clear statement of, here's what I'm drinking and you can try it, but you don't like it, so you're not going to want any more of it. So
That's great,
I've
Courtney.
never been super big on alcohol. Even now, I'm not super.
I'm gonna try to skip
like,
ahead.
I get tipsy to avoid it.
Where
Yeah,
does
if I
she
wanna
even
drink beer
start
at the right
talking
time, I do go
about
for something sweet.
Courtney?
Yeah, see, if I'm going to drink alcohol, I absolutely.
Courtney. Okay, so I think we just gotta wait a little bit more. Does she just fucking references Beckett's mom dying? The fuck? Okay. Let's get into it. Fuck me.
Absolutely drink like white girl wasted drinks. The only time I'll drink beer, and this is embarrassing to admit, but it's the fucking truth, so who gives a shit? The only time I really drink beer is when I'm trying to impress a guy. No fucking word of a lie. If there's a dude that I like, and I'm single or whatever, and he's drinking beer and he likes beer, I will start drinking beer just.
Why? Look, there's being truthful, and then there's having a respectable boundary of privacy on the internet. Why?
Yeah, I just did it because I thought the guy would think I was cool. Yeah. Gulps.
Why? Why would you admit to that? That's so cooked. You're so cooked, bro. Why? Fuck.
I don't know, man. It's not my best trait. It's one of the dumbest things about me, to be honest. My parents drank in front of me. My mom not so much, because she wasn't a big drinker. My father, he was just a super casual drinker. The man always had beer in his fridge. But a 12-pack would last him like a month, and he'd have like a beer or two like with his hockey games. Because he was absolutely adored his hockey, and watched every single Habs and Montreal game, Canadiens game that he could find. To the point where he bought a subscription to, back when cable was a big thing, he bought a subscription to the French sports network, because most of the hockey games that the Habs played in, because they're Montreal Canadiens, were in French and only were shown on the French stations.
Sure.
So he fucking went and bought it just to watch them and learned hockey French, because the man doesn't really speak French.
Yada,
Neither,
yada.
like,
Your
made me or
parents drink
anything, but because like
casually.
I was always the kid that wanted to help, especially if I saw my parents doing something that I had never seen them do or I had never done. I was very much like, oh, what are you doing? Can I help? Can I learn how to do that? Will you show me how to do that? So
Is she
every
treating this
time
like
my
a
mother
therapy
would
session?
go make my father a new Long Island iced tea, I would start following her and I'd start asking questions, and then I'd start helping and getting her things. And then once I basically knew how to make it, by the time it got to by the time I got to like actually knowing how to make the drink entirely, when my father would ask my mother like to make him another drink, I'd like literally jump up and be like, "Oh, can I do it?" Just because I wanted to make the drink, right? It was like mixing potions. Um, because again, like fucking Lily, I know Lily likes to paint me out like in the times that she has talked about me in our childhood to be like this wretched fucking harpy of a fucking bitch. But in reality, I like
Well,
jumped
you
at the
kind
chance
of
to do
are.
something specific, like especially for somebody else in that house.
Well, even by your own admission, you were like a bitch to the dare officer. Like I don't know. Just seems very. That just seems very much your personality. Like that's. I don't think that's just a perception at this point. Even your own like iteration of events just like validates the claim. You're kind of just a bitch. I don't know what to tell you.
Mostly because it just meant I got to do something, and usually because the things that I would offer to do for like my parents or whatever were things that I didn't normally do or get to do. So like at the beginning of learning to cook dinner
Because
as
I
a
was
kid, like I
dangerously
offered to cook dinner
curious.
all the fucking time, any chance I got, because I just simply wanted to cook dinner. I actually enjoy washing dishes, to be quite honest. I don't like
Fuck me. No, that's not funny. That's not funny. Don't ask why I thought that was funny.
rewashing somebody else's dishes, so I'm gonna redo Lily's chores was a fucking pain in the ass. But I actually do like washing dishes when
Oh, fuck
like it's
me.
not a fucking or if someone's not hounding me to do it. So
I had to
I
do
would like
Lily's
just offer to do things
dishes.
around the house, or I would just go do
Ugh.
things around the house of my own volition or for my parents because
Fucking hell.
I was that kind of kid, and I also saw the shit they went through with their own respective golden children. And before I learned to resent my parents for it, I like had a really deep seated pity for them, and it was
Okay, so I do gotta definitely ask, right? Like, I did see the screenshots. You say you refer to your other siblings as like golden children in their eyes, but then yeah, you do constantly flex that you were the favorite. So which one is it, Courtney? Were you the least favorite or were you the favorite? Like, why do you keep flip flopping on that? It's like you always like say these are the golden children when it benefits you to the story, but then you, I guess, when it also benefits you, you say you were the favorite. I don't like that's such a weird thing to be inconsistent on. Like I don't understand why you would do that.
and the realization that they couldn't handle a third child that actually showed their problems. So like I had to be as accommodating and easy of a child as possible because they probably would have like hung themselves otherwise.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure when I made that realization as a kid, but it was fucking young. Anyway, I'm getting off track because I ramble and I do that, and you guys, I don't know, wonderful conversationalists when I pay attention. But anyway, don't do drugs, kids. They're all mine. Leave them for me. You can't handle it anyway. Besides, there's so much fentanyl and shit out there. If you don't know your sources or how to vet your sources, you are going to fucking die, okay? So don't do it. Trust me, the high is not worth it. I'm not anti-drug. I've enjoyed my fucking time doing shit that I wanted to do and had a hell of a time doing it. But it ain't, especially nowadays with all the fucking fentanyl that's out there, no, it ain't worth it.
Yeah, but I mean, you say Ace, be for real. She was the hated by her parents most of all. Neglect explains everything. No, I get that, but she keeps flip flopping on whether or not she was the favorite or just this neglected child. I like which one is it, dude? Which fucking one is it, bro? Also, what's up, Mr. Gamer? Dude, what's up, Creasy Pasta Mouse? Dude, what is up, everybody? What's up, Jellypool? What is up, dude? What's up? What is up, Midgematic?
It ain't worth overdosing and choking and dying,
Sup,
but, like
Blake?
drowning on your own vomit and stomach bile. Like, ugh, I'm good. You should be too.
Okay, bro.
Oh, and by the way, you can overdose and not actually die. So like at the very like
Yeah.
in the best case scenario, you get some fentanyl and overdose, you're not gonna die. So you'll feel every fucking second of that, and every second of the fucking recovery. Hell yeah, clean it. Okay. So I have been gone for quite a while now. I
Yeah,
have been
I've
gone
noticed.
fucking shit. When was the last time? I know it's been since like at the very least since October 14th. So over a month already. Yeah, 5 weeks. That would be 5 weeks. I've been gone like 5 weeks. It's been a long fucking time, and I hope everybody missed me. I know some people missed me because like I got really tired of certain people like bugging the fucking shit out of me, to be quite honest, and getting under my fucking skin and like making me trap myself, like
It bothers
let
you?
myself get stuck in engagement loops.
Yeah?
That I shut down like my Twitter. I made it all private and shit because like fuck you. My Twitter's for me. My Twitter's where I get to fucking scream into the void. And if you want
It's my own little safe space. Yeah, sorry. Not for you, even though I'm a bitch that don't back down, okay? I be fighting all the time. But since I couldn't take the heat, I had to hide. Sorry, but I'm still pretty tough as fuck.
to know what I have to say, go to my YouTube, bitch. That's where I get paid. Fuck off. Sorry, that's not for any of my fans, to be quite honest. For the people that is like the bitch weasels that's directed to know who I'm speaking to. The girls who get it, and the girls who don't, it's not directed to.
Yeah. Scared?
But to be honest, Natalie, I was not sure if like you had changed that on purpose and like wanted. I don't know. I'm not in the business of fucking specifically outing people like they're fucking doxing people, and if the people want their names changed, I don't know. I don't know that. But if you want me to call me Natalie, if you want me to call you Natalie on stream, I'll do that. I don't care. Anyway, enough drug talk. So, yeah, I locked down my fucking Twitter because, like, fuck you, go to my fucking YouTube and pay me, bitch.
You don't
Give
get
me
paid through
views, give me
community
interaction,
post.
give me money. Because I'm done taking bitches seriously. I really am. I am so absolutely fucking done.
That's why I keep
And I'm gonna drag
engaging
out
with
some old
it.
conversations, and I absolutely don't give a fuck who has a problem with it, to be quite honest. Because I let people run their mouths, and now it's my turn.
And
don't
you
wanna go
will
with
win.
this.
You will be heard.
Fuck it, we do it raw. Y'all remember the Saberspark situation?
Yeah?
Is the Discord down? No, the Discord's just 18 only. 18 up. Sorry, 18 plus. I got just no offense to my under 18 viewers, but it's not worth the hassle, and I don't have anything to really offer in terms of a space where under 18s need to be. Not that anything like specifically like I don't let NSFW shit happen in my server, not even in the 18 plus spaces.
Okay. Good change.
Yeah, we'll make jokes about fictional characters when someone's like, I don't really understand somebody who like falls in love with a fictional character, and then a bunch of us in the 18 plus chat are just like, oh god, would, or they'll start to hear me out cake fucking conversation, to be quite honest. But you know, it stays ambiguous because I just don't fucking I'm not here to foster a space where people are like erotic role playing or speaking sexually with each other, because like I got no interest in that.
Go to her Discord so she could be inappropriate with you? Dude, she banned me. I was like, Courtney, I'm over 18. She was like too old and just banned me. It was fucked up.
I got places and people to go see if I want to engage in that sort of shit. I don't know. And like, to be quite honest, I wouldn't do that kind of shit around anyone who's under 25 anyway. Sure, 18 and up is like legally an adult, but if you're under 25, you are essentially still a child to me. Like, sorry. You and sex cannot be anywhere in the same conversation as far as I'm concerned. And if they are, then I'm not in the conversation, and that's fine, because I don't.
Okay, so no, you were in the conversation. That's the problem, Courtney. So, fucking 18 to 25, you have that standard as well. But when is a 14-year-old asking about fucking orgasms and a 15-year-old talking about being sexually harassed, then you'll have a conversation. Then you'll have the conversation. But no. For legal adults, it's like, nah, I don't think that you guys should be around me. Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Fuck me. What? Fuck my life.
Don't need to be. I think I left the Discord server. I don't remember. I left a bunch because I was overwhelmed. I need to rejoin. God, what YouTuber is in some form of drama? Oh, I know. Well, see, like, that's kind of the thing. It depends on like the YouTuber, but the nature of like just like streaming my own fucking opinion online means a bunch of people feel entitled to subjugating that opinion to their own I don't know, rules or shit, which is kind of a backhanded thing, because like, yeah, I get to come on here and say whatever the fuck I want, to be quite honest. And if there's really an actual problem with what I've said, then like the government can deal with it, because that's just sort of how the world works, right? That's how the internet works. You get to come on and say just about whatever the fuck you want, and it's up to the platform, or essentially the government and the law, to like do something if something's actually in violation of like a code of conduct or terms of service or policies or laws.
Okay.
But a lot of like other users on platforms feel the need to or feel that they have the authority, I should say, to like citizens arrest people on the internet, like
Courtney, you are giving a solution for an extreme case. You could have something even as simple as a bad take, and that could be criticized. There would need to be no fucking government involvement if you just simply had a bad take on a situation. You fucking kidding me? Like, this is just how the platform works. You make a public take on something, and you have to do it with knowing that there's a chance it could be publicly challenged. That's not anything crazy. That's just how it's always been. This is a platform where people can engage in discussions with each other and engage with like whether they agree or disagree. That's just how it's always been. It doesn't have to be fucking illegal for people to actually start engaging with you. What? Like, what are you talking about right now? Like, that is such an extreme solution for the extreme worst case scenario of things going down. But fuck me.
They act like everything is like they're everywhere, everything everywhere all the time is an actual court of law, and they're a fucking lawyer or an actual judicial system. And it's kind of laughable when it happens
Thanks,
because
Placeholders.
the same people will always try and constrain the person they're bitching about to like courtroom laws while also excluding them that like themselves as like the quote unquote lawyer or judicial party from like any bar associated or legally associated fucking constraints that would also be applied to them in the same situation if like everything were going how they want it to go. Right? Like, it's really funny when people on the internet sit there and go, you can't do this, you need to do that, you need this, that, and the third, and blah, 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 and this wouldn't fly in court. And it's like, well, to be quite honest, if we were in court, your opinion wouldn't be considered. You wouldn't be here talking. You'd be watching it on the fucking internet. So, like, shut up.
Well, sometimes people could just do illegal things and never gets taken to a court anyways. Okay, I mean, cool. But yeah, yeah, people could break laws and just not be caught on a big scale and just get away with it. Yes, Courtney. Yes, that happens. Great stuff. Great stuff. So, like, what? If someone's like... What if someone was having sexual conversations with minors in a Discord server? It's like, oh, dude, I can't call it out because the court's not gotten involved. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
The fuck?
The fuck?
You're not a lawyer, we're not in court. And like this whole innocent until proven guilty thing, I love the bastardization of fucking phrases and you know, sayings.
Yeah, but then you also call Saberspark a fucking rapist, so by that logic, right, it should be, well, I mean, Saberspark's not arrested, so why do you care? Why do you care? Honestly, Courtney. I mean, Lily Orchard's not fucking arrested. Why do you care? Huh? Why the fuck do you care? See how stupid that sounds? See how fucking, like, troglodyte retarded that sounds? Are you kidding me? Yeah. Because it's fucking dumb. You kidding me?
Idioms, because the entirety of that statement is an individual charged with a crime is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Okay? Me coming on the internet and saying, Beckett, you're a fucking bitch weasel and a predatory, disgustingly fucking insensitive individual who likely has a host of fucking victims in your own closet, and that's
Okay,
why you
buddy.
act the way you do on the internet, trying to discredit other victims and like bully women who wouldn't fuck you with someone else's dick, because you don't want the people that you victimized in your past or are currently victimizing in your fucking present from having the fucking stones to call you out or anybody to have some ground to stand on to tell you you're a piece of fucking shit.
See, she just makes up hypothetical victims for her critics. Like, anyone that criticizes her is just a rapist. It's interesting to me. It's genuinely fucking interesting to me. It's like Beckett, like, it's just like, you know, calling out the allegations that you've done, and all of a sudden, you just made up victims out of nowhere. Just to, because why? Like, it's like, the fuck?
Yeah, people only do this if they're defending themselves because they're a rapist. Okay? That's the only reason I could come to why they defend Saberspark. Because they're also rapists. Why else would they defend them? Like, are you a fucking dumbass?
I mean, don't answer that. We all know the answer. But, like, fuck me, man.
And then people will like fly out of the woodwork saying, you can't say that. You can't say that Beckett acts like a predatory individual.
I mean, you can say that. You're just gonna get flamed for it because it's just not true. Like, yeah, if you know what, Courtney, if you want to play that game, you could 100% say someone's acting like a predator. That just only validates it when people say you're acting like a fake victim. Do I have evidence that you're a fake victim? No, but I'm just kind of getting this dark passenger vibe, man. Like, I don't know, man. It's just what I'm thinking, dude. I'm just here to say what I think, man. Like, honestly, I mean, fuck, man. You just really come off like a pretentious, you know, performative victim. Like, I don't know. There's just something about you, man. See how stupid that fucking sounds? See how fucking dumb that sounds, Courtney? That's how you sound. You sound like a fucking dumbass.
Likely as a host of his own fucking victims, because since he tried to convince Emily that not only did Saber not fucking assault her, and what she did and what happened to her was her fault for not advocating for herself properly in the moment, the childhood sexual assault she went through was also not actually assault and was also her fault because she didn't advocate for herself properly in the moment. And to be quite honest, it makes me wonder what kind of individual looks at someone when they hear they were assaulted sexually as a child and went, well, that's your fault. You should have fucking said no. That kind of makes me wonder, how many children have you assaulted in the past, Beckett? How many times
Wow.
have you fucking pushed past obvious restraint and a lack of a no, thinking that meant consent and the onus was on the other person? Do you know what women are taught since fucking childhood and even by the fucking police and the judicial system to do when they think they're gonna be fucking raped is not resist so they don't die, you stupid fuck.
Okay, so rape is a whole different thing than sexual assault. Okay, and sexual assault it's a fucking gradient. It has a very difference of severity. Okay, so to walk you through this, rape would just be a guy forcing themselves on a woman without even asking and just taking it and going for it. Now, I mean, I'm sure you would know what that is, Courtney. But sexual assault could be a move that was made without checking with a failed misreading of a body language. That would be sexual assault. So yes, in that instant, to reduce the chances of sexual assault, yes, you should make it known that, hey, I don't want this interaction. That would be the best outcome because realistically, if they're your partner and they respect your boundaries, they're most likely going to be like, oh, sorry, I did not mean to do that. Fuck, I won't do it again. I apologize. Now, if they go further, then that is more than just sexual assault. Best case scenario is you have to try to make it known. There, more often than not, the guy is going to fuck off because it was a misunderstanding. Okay? If you make it known that you don't want it, then yeah, you don't want it. That's, trust me, 9 times out of 10, the guy will back off and be like, oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were into it. Especially in a dating context. Very different level of severity. This is fucking insane.
But your bitch weasel ass is so terrified at the prospect of actually being face to face with a woman in person that you spend all of your time on the internet bullying women that you think you have a one up on because it makes your little tiny dick hard.
Are you gonna cry? Dude, did you hear that? She sounded like she was about to fucking cry. Look at, listen to the shakiness of her voice.
Prospect of actually being face to face with a woman in person that you spend all of your time on the internet bullying women that you think you have a one up on because it makes your little tiny dick hard.
Dude, she like whimpered her fucking mouth here. She's about to cry right now. Dude, she's like holding back tears. Why are you raping my hypothetical victims? How could you fucking do that, Beckett? Why are you raping the hypothetical kids? Okay? Leave the hypothetical victims alone. Please. I fight for all victims, even the ones that don't exist. And Beckett, you have crossed the line. You are raping my imaginary friend right now, and I can't fucking deal with it, man. Please. Please, Beckett, please, leave them alone. Like, what?
Like, truly a testament to the 9 months your mother wasted creating your pathetic existence with the womb she so clearly does not deserve. And you sit on your little high horse and bitch and moan and cry and...
So it's the mother's fault that he was born. You're such a fucking faggot.
About false rape accusations ruining men's lives because you're terrified of the actions you have forced other people through of your own accord, ruining your own.
No. You're defending, a guy who's being falsely accused of rape because you're raping hypothetical debates, okay? Leave the hypothetical women alone, please. I don't know why the hell you keep fucking abusing them. Dude, this is so fucking stupid, man. Yeah, no, I do think that, yes, there is definitely many cases that can be pointed to where women have false accused guys of rape and it has ruined their lives and it has ruined their well-beings. Yes, that has happened. Or even if they're innocent, they're still tainted for their careers. Are you fucking kidding me, Courtney? That is a common thing. Yes, that is a thing that happens. Yes. I don't know why you just think that like that's just not a thing that could happen. And Saberspark, yeah, there was no rape. You fucking kidding me? Definitionally, it couldn't be rape because there was consent. Now, you can make the argument that it wasn't enthusiastic consent, but there was body language and stuff that they even say. They followed the movements and they didn't deny it. If, to be honest, realistically, if Emmy really did not want to do anything, 100% she was capable of being like, hey man, don't want to do this. But clearly they were both sexually into each other. Now, the only issue with the relationship that they made very clear is that Saberspark looked at it more as like a one-night stand thing while she was looking for a long-term relationship. So yes, she regretted it after the fact that it was like, oh, it was just a one-time tap, not a relationship. Yeah, you could say they should have been more clear about their motives, sure, but that's not SA. That's regretting a bad sexual experience. That's not every bad sexual experience is going to be rape. Are you kidding me? That's just not how it fucking works. Not at all. Fuck me. This is what arguing in the shower looks like. Dude, literally, you could... It's even just like a shower because like the water's coming out of her eyes, dude. It's awesome. But thanks for the two. Thanks for the two. Also, what's up, tea time? Dude, this this is so fucking... This is so dumb. She thinks she's cooking, dude. She's tough as fuck, man. She mad she got one tap. Don't play CS, bro. On God. Dude, she's still gonna keep going, dude. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. I'm here for it. I'm fucking here for it, though. She's such a freak. Holy shit. On God. Love how Becky's mom doesn't do much anymore, seeing as she's dead. Yeah. You know, I tried to have a conversation with her, and I don't know, Cat got her tongue, but yeah, it is what it is, man.
That's why you cuddle up to fucking rapists and pedophiles and child predators, you...
Name one! Name one, please. Pretty please. Can we get an example for the charts? Can we get an example for the charts, please? Show me the pedophile friends that Beckett has and the rapist friends, please. Ace face, wait until you hear about like what she says about Mr. Enter. I know what she said like a bit ago with the clip. I was the one that like gave Beckett that clip, dude. It was awesome. Okay, I already know. Dude, she's schizo. What a terrible day for rain. Fucking hell.
absolute buffoon. And then bitch and moan and shit your pampers when I have the audacity to stop speaking about you, to you, or at you.
Yeah?
Because, like I've told you in the past, if I wanted to speak to rapist defenders and people who protect pedophiles, I'd go back to my fucking family, you goof.
Dude, see, this is why people have an issue with it. Because with Beckett and with Mr. Enter, you have accused these two people of being rapists with no evidence, which would logically deduce, okay, if you have accused these people of being rapists off of literally fucking nothing, how strong is your other accusations? How strong is your word when it comes to other claims? Because when you shoot yourself in the foot here, right? This is what shoots yourself in the foot. Your claim is testimony. Sure, I could respect the testimony, right? But testimony is really going to be only as valid as your credibility and how much people are willing to trust your word. And you logically poke holes into that and put questions into it when you're willing to call people rapists over literally fucking nothing. So yes, it puts your own word into question. It puts everything into question. That's why you don't do this shit, all right? It's one thing to say, I hope everyone gets raped. Because at least with that, I could defend it in the sense of like, okay, well, if you, like, assuming that you were raped, I would imagine that's the worst experience for you. And if there's people that you hate, you would want them to go through the worst thing that you could think of. It actually would validate more the claim that you were raped. But when you false accuse people of being rapists based off of literally nothing, it does put your word into question. It does put like your own testimony into question. You're willing to lie, you're willing to be disingenuous, you're willing to be inconsistent with the narrative several times. So yeah, people are not really going to take your word at face value anymore. That's just naturally how it goes. Now, I'm not going to be gay and say that you faked your rape or anything like that, but you got to be a lot more fucking careful when it comes to your own word of mouth. That's genuinely just being fucking dead serious, right? You can't keep calling people that happen to be your detractors like pedophiles and rapists. It just doesn't fucking work out, does it? Just doesn't work out. People are like, it's you're gonna water down the terms. Genuinely, you're gonna seriously water down the terms, because now we're putting on the same level as, like, rapists with victims. We're putting on the same level as apparently Lily, who's raped you repeatedly when you were a child, right? We're putting her in, by your own standards, on the same term as Beckett, who's defending a person from false rape allegations, or Mr. Inter, who did the same thing. So it's like, it really puts into question, like, how low is the bar for you? How low is the bar for you to throw around false, baseless allegations? Are you just willing to do that just for anybody? If defending someone from false allegations makes you a rapist, what's next? Genuinely. Like, it's kind of fucking mental if you really think about it. You were gay, though? Thanks, buddy. Yeah, she calls people rapists for not agreeing with her. Is Lily a rapist because you had a disagreement or an argument? Like, I don't know. Your bar's so low right now. I don't know. Like, genuinely. Like, what is it that really sets it off? What sets off the spidey sense for you? I mean, there's no victims that they have. There's nothing. There's nothing about them that even points to that. Just nothing. You're just, like, pulling things out of your ass right now. It's just not there. It's just not real. Why the fuck are you doing this? This is so fucking dumb. Yeah, drink the tea. That was tough as shit. Yeah. Yeah.
And the same people cry and whine and bitch and moan and insist upon themselves that I don't mean anything, that I'm irrelevant, that nothing I say matters. And if that's the case, why are so many of your pathetic little cronies trying to keep tabs on me for you, Beckett? Why are you keeping tabs on yourself by being literally subscribed to my channel and getting a fucking gift subscription? Because you're too fucking stupid in your obsession over women who would not fucking touch you with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah, buddy.
That you can't even turn off your gift subs.
Yeah, buddy.
You know, you fucking sit there and you brag about how much money you make off the back of trying to convince people who've been raped that they weren't fucking raped, like you do to your fucking girlfriend. No, sorry, you don't have a fucking girlfriend. You need to insist that you've touched a woman, which is exactly what anybody who's ever touched a woman has done in their life. It's screaming, I just had sex. A woman let me put my penis inside of her. Press X to fucking doubt, chat.
Okay. So, wait. So is he a virgin or a rapist? It can't be both. Courtney, it can't be both. Beckett's the virgin rapist, the first one that's ever hit the scenes, okay? Dude, I gotta ask him, okay? I gotta fucking ask him. I gotta go into DMs. Is she projecting or something? I don't know. I'm gonna go into Beckett's DMs, alright? Okay. Are you a virgin rapist? Okay. I asked him. I'm doing the research, okay? I'm doing All right. Dude, I'm doing the work, okay? I'm doing the work.
You're a bottom and you fucking know it. World's least fuckable twink.
So he's a bottom now. So he's a bottom rapist virgin. Was he raped? Is he the raped? Dude, what the fuck? He's gonna be so confused when I ask him that. Like, whenever he gets back to that, dude. Dude, fuck me. Okay, yeah, let's yeah, he's the first virgin rapist to drop on the platform. Fuck me.
Spending so much of your time concerned about my opinion and what comes out of my mouth because you really, really want to stick your dick in it.
Trust me, no one wants to touch you, bro. No one. Absolutely fucking no one. This is so dumb, bro. Yeah.
Since you defended a man from false rape allegations, you're a bottom virgin rapist. Yeah, that'll show him.
I wouldn't fuck you with Saber's dick.
Okay. Great. Good to know. I guess he's too old for you or something. I don't know, bro.
It's like a side channel, but it's not his main. It really doesn't matter. Stupidity fucking, like, transcends channels with that one. Don't resist. That's fuck. I say make a scene. No, literally, that's what girls and women are taught. It's as a measure of self-protection. Because if you resist, you are more likely to get beaten and fucking murdered and raped anyway than if you just let the rape happen and live to go report it.
What's up, Ravy D's?
Because yeah, that's what fucking happens when women try to resist rape. They usually get the shit beaten out of them. They usually get raped unconscious. Or
Yeah, no, literally, alleged rape victim be like, "Oh, you want to fuck me so bad? Oh, you just want to touch me? Oh, yeah, see this? Yeah, you could get all of this. Oh, like, dude, no one wants that, bro. Nobody wants that, bro."
So they usually get beaten unconscious and then fucking raped anyway, because the dude that's raping them, or the person that's raping them, it's not even like, this isn't even sequestered to women being raped by men. This is just how rape works, because the people doing the raping don't give a fuck if you're participating. They don't give a shit about the actual sex. That's not the point. It's the fucking power. It's the domination. It's that they get to do what they want, regardless of if you want to participate or not.
Yep. GG's. Okay.
And like, the fucking, bitch weasel Beckett fucking brags about how much money he makes off the back of trying to tell Emily that she wasn't raped, nor was she raped as a child, because, fucking bitch weasel Beckett, a fucking god fuck know who gives a shit where in Europe, would absolutely know if Emily was assaulted in her fucking childhood or not. Beckett, you literally sound like Lily when she basically admits to fucking doing shit to me by saying nothing bad ever happened to me ever. Methinks the lady doth protest too much, and the lady is you, Beckett, because again...
So wait. When Lily said nothing bad's ever happened to you, how is that an admittance to raping you? What? I'm kind of lost with that one. What are you talking about?
Again, fucking bottom. And yeah, it's easy to make money on the internet if you're gonna fucking have no morals, no soul, and you're fucking willing to fucking assault people like you likely are.
Yeah, you're probably just... Dude, you probably were raping someone while watching this right now, dude. You just couldn't hold it back, okay? You just have this urge, okay?
And I don't mean physically, I do mean sexually. You don't have the stones to hit somebody you don't consider weaker than you. That's why people say it's hard to make an honest fucking living, because people who have any sort of sense of self-conscious or fucking self-worth can't bring themselves to do the kind of shit that you do.
Cover people on the internet?
Because you don't give a fuck. Because you know that you're alone. You know that you're gonna die alone. You know that nobody has ever given a shit about you since the moment you slipped out of your mother's wretched cunt, and you need to buy things to fill the void that, like, anyone giving a shit about you would actually fill. You need to make money and wave it in other people's faces going, I don't need love, I don't need attention, I don't need anything but money, because mommy didn't breastfeed you enough as a child.
Yeah.
And you have a face that not even she could love.
That is rich coming from you, bro. Fuck me. Dude, I'm just saying, if you're gonna call someone ugly, maybe don't look like a fucking used meth addict. That's all I'm gonna say.
So, disrespectfully, go choke on Saber's dick until you suffocate and die, you waste of 9 fucking months and an orgasm.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy?
Like,
She couldn't even
I'm
rip
pretty
one for
sure
that
the
one.
only thing that is keeping any of your, like, past victims from speaking out is the fact that most women would rather, like, admit that they lie and admit that they volunteered happily for a donkey show than admit that they had any kind of sexual contact with you, consensual or otherwise.
So, wait. This is a beautiful standard that you just fucking shot yourself up in the foot with, Courtney. So, rape victims they don't come out because they were embarrassed about the sex. Okay, so does that mean for the rape victims that do come out, they just loved it? So, Courtney, I'm knowing that field that you set, you guys know.
Like, your very existence is the kind of mistake that people dive into alcoholism to forget happened.
Dude, I feel like every time I pause it, it's like, oh god, look how fucking ugly she is. Holy shit. Oh, dude. Dude, you could see. Oh, dude, she's like mewing. Dude, she's like mewing, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck? Dude, I feel like every time I pause it, it's gonna be like a thumbnail frame. She just looks so fucking ugly. Fuck me. Oh, hold on. Oh. Tough as fuck right now.
The reason why making an honest living is impossible, Mark A. Treeberg, is because, like, the idea of money itself, the whole concept is bred off the back of greed and laziness.
What's up, Misty Darka?
Short-sighted stupidity in the pursuit of men's glory.
Yeah?
The world operated on a trade and fucking barter system up until the Spartans.
Okay.
You know, people developed skills. They did things. They learned how to do things so that, one, they could do it for themselves, and two, if they came across something they didn't know how to do for themselves or couldn't do for themselves, they had something to offer the person that could do it for them in exchange for the service or the goods being, like, traded. Excuse me. Fucking, and then the Spartan, like,
Wait. Does she like double chin here? Hold on.
fucking,
Guys, move my belly. Oh no, wait, fuck. She is exposing her stomach. I'm glad that these things are blocking it. I would have to see her belly button the whole stream.
and then the Spartan, like, that's how the world fucking
Bro.
existed for eons. That's how people existed for eons, was off the trade and barter system. That's why the Silk
Okay.
Road was as prominent as it fucking was. Not the back market fucking, dark web one, the one that, like, ran through most of fucking, Europe and like, Egypt and shit. Went fucking everywhere.
Dude.
Excuse me.
Dude.
And then the Spartans came along, and the Spartans put all of their fucking time and energy into developing their armies and their combat and their battle strategies and whatnot. Literally, that's all their people fucking did was trained in battle. Even their men and women just trained in combat and made more fucking Spartan soldiers, and they just, you know, grew like a little fucking colony of army ants. And, you know, at the fucking the
No,
they
she
were,
just has
like,
the control F
formidable,
on.
don't get me wrong, they fucking took over, like, so many different, civilizations and shit, but their battle prowess came at the cost of their ability to even fucking support themselves. None of their people knew agriculture, none of their people knew trades, like, barely any, if any
Dude.
of their people knew how to do anything
What is
besides
this,
conquer,
bro?
rule, and fight. So they ended up, the result was they had to take slaves from every fucking civilization they conquered to do the farming for
Is
them,
she
to do the
autistic?
construction for them, to do the shit that they didn't know how to do. And once they started running into civilizations that they couldn't conquer, they don't really have much in the way of trade and barter system, because the civilizations they kept, like, as captive slaves were so tapped out in trying to support the massive demands of the insane size of their fucking army and, like, the ridiculous, like, amount of shit that it took.
What does her cup say? Mom, cat. Wait, cat mom. Wait. Crack, cat mom. I think that's what it says. Camera's resumed. Brr. Dude, she's just lovely history lesson while she's just fucking dying off of weed. Dude, this is awesome.
To keep their army as strong as it was. They didn't have anything to trade in for other civilizations that they couldn't quite match in battle or
Okay.
just stamp out entirely. So they literally invented the concept of coin.
Oh, thank you for the £2. Her face makes me want to time travel to the dinos. She can't be if she knew about the Spartans. She would know all of this is a load of crock shit. She sounds like she's gonna cry. No, unironically. Also, just to like reiterate, because you probably guys didn't see it, I'm still in the idea that like I accidentally gave to Yen. If you guys reach the goal, I'm just gonna show you pictures of my cat for like the dono goal. That's why I made it also low, just whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys should like up the stream. It would help. Dude, Ace, none of this is correct. I know. I figured. She's kind of a genius. Like the cogs are going like on in those machines, right? It's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah, she sounds autistic now. All autistic people are like this. No, they are. Okay. When I think of autism, I think of Courtney Peet.
Like, the very first coin was Spartan coin, and I think it had Leonidas on it. You can look it up and correct me if I'm wrong. I probably am.
Okay. What was the first coin Lydia Lion, an electrum stater, which was minted in the ancient kingdom of Lydia. That's not a Spartan coin, is it? Um, yeah, it's pretty cool, I guess. Interesting, interesting, interesting stuff. I really like learning about this while she's falsely calling people rapists.
But it was the Spartans, and they fucking basically convinced, I believe, the Romans, if not the Greeks. Again, correct me by all means. I kind of jumble up my dates a little bit. And they fucking, even the Egyptians, and they convinced everybody that this shit held value. And slowly turned the fucking economic system from trade and barter to gold based. Well, it wasn't gold, but it was precious metals and jewels.
Dude, what are you
And
yapping
that started
about?
the shift of like trade and barter into money exchanging hands. And because like the equivalent, like the money that we exchange hands today is like representative of, again, still precious metal reserves, it's still tied to that fucking archaic concept that was bred off of the back of them being too fucking short-sighted and stupid to develop their own people past the point of being able to sustain themselves.
She's a victim of homeschooling and
That's
high
why,
school
like, money and power
dropoutage.
corrupts ultimately, to be quite honest, is because it breeds laziness. Like, if you don't ever have to do anything for yourself, you simply won't. And then the projected authority that breeds, not ever having to do anything for yourself, not ever having anybody chide you or correct you or stand up to you, then like you devolve into the very worst kind of fucking person you could, because you had the potential to be, because there's nothing correcting you.
Nice.
People care so fucking little about what others and are willing to fucking defend pedos and rapists. This is their fucking world. Oh my god. Well, no, see, the thing is, people defend the actions that they're willing to do themselves. That's the thing. It's just, that is simply what it boils down to, is people defend the actions that they themselves are willing to do, because they've already justified it to themselves in their own mind.
So when you say everyone deserves to get raped, is that something that you're willing to do? I don't know. That's a very interesting. It's a very interesting thing that we're playing here.
They already feel justified in doing it. So yeah, Saber saying no, it was consensual because there's text being defended by it, like it is something Beckett defends, because Beckett has probably said, no, I didn't rape you because we texted, and we texted after. You didn't like push me away and scream and yell and try to bite my dick off and tell the whole world immediately after it happened, while you were still like fucking naked and tremblling
Why
from
are
the
you
fucking
dying on
abuse
this
your
hill?
body just went through, that Beckett, insert legal fucking name here, raped me from the rooftops. Like, this is literally what these people think happened, because they're so fucking predatory, they're so fucking disgusting in their own wants, desires, and nature.
Dude, I that pause frame. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But no, dude, I have to tell you guys, she might be onto something. Beckett gets a very certain way in my DMs, and it's very scary. Actually, I don't think I'm strong enough to talk about it publicly.
Sure, that they put people in that position and convince them that no, you weren't raped because it wasn't violent enough. Well, guess what, old buddy, old pal? People said the same thing to me about Lily raping me in my sleep, that it must not have been actual rape because I didn't fucking wake up. Sorry, rape doesn't need to be someone
What?
beating the fuck out
Lol.
of you until you're unconscious and then fucking you like a dead log for it to be rape.
Okay, yeah, I mean,
But Beckett doesn't
I don't
want
think
to
anyone's
admit
arguing
that. People
that.
like Beckett and the fucking everyone who supports Saber and fucking Gabe for the shit that they do don't want to admit that, because that means they would have to fucking admit that they've raped people.
Okay.
That's just the way it fucking is. It's fucking psychology. Excuse me. It's fucking psychology. And then the same people will turn around and like absolutely cry and whine over the fact that like Courtney said she hopes Mr. Enter gets raped, which no, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Also W pause frame, but yeah, no, you did. You did. You did. You said I hope your wish. You said you wish his dream comes true. Yes, you did. I just can't take her seriously with this pause frame. I'm sorry, guys.
I hope Mr. Enter gets raped were not the words that came out of my mouth.
Buddy,
Not in the
I
fucking
hope your
slightest.
dreams come true.
I was told that Mr. Enter said that he would prefer to be raped than accused of rape. And to which I responded verbatim, ew, did he really? Well, if that's true, then I hope Mr. Enter gets his fucking preference.
No. That's still saying that you wish for him to be raped. Okay.
Preferably 13 Reasons style.
Yeah, you did. You're so dumb.
So, tell me where the words, I hope Mr. Enter gets raped, came out of my mouth without...
Then, buddy, I hope your dreams come true. You know what you said. You know what you said, Courtney. You know what you said. You could play this little semantics game. It's like, no, actually, I didn't actually verbatim say it. I heard the preference and I was like, man, I hope that happens. Okay, yeah, you hope for him to get raped. That's how simple it is. And then you also said, I hope everyone gets raped. Okay, like, fuck off.
But trying to
What's up,
deflect
Esco?
into, well, what you meant was this and what you meant was that, because what I meant were the words I said, you functionally illiterate twits. If that's true, I hope he gets his preference.
He said he wishes
Now,
dreams
those
come true.
words
Whatever.
mean that if Mr. Enter did in fact say that and meant it, I hope he gets what he said he prefers.
Yeah, you wish for him to get raped.
Violently.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you want him to be raped.
Also, technically with a broom handle and not somebody else's dick. If anything, that's being kind. You're not risking STDs at that point.
See, now you're just adding. That's just not his preference. That's just not his preference at all. See, you want him to get raped. You want to watch. What the fuck, dude? I don't know how a woman could be, like, not even a woman, just a person. I don't know how a person could be so fucking pretentious about something they're just so objectively wrong in. It's kind of interesting to say. It really is.
You want to talk about context and implications and what my words mean, that implies that if it's not true, then I don't wish anything on him. That implies that if it's not true, his preference would be to not get raped, and I'm not wishing rape on him. Even taking out the if that's true, I hope he gets his preference I hope he gets his preference. And the context and the meaning of that depends on what his actual preference is. And for you to sit there and say, you're hoping he gets raped, is you stating that his preference is to be raped. So.
Because it's not a preference. Okay? He said, I would rather be raped. Okay? Yes, he did say that. He doesn't obviously want to be raped. He also doesn't stand by this take anymore either. Yes. But you took a take from 10 years ago, from a fucking Simpsons media review, and said, man, I hope you get raped. Because that's what he said versus getting the allegations. That had even nothing to do with the situation. You brought up a take that he doesn't even stand with from 10 years ago and said that I hope it comes true. It's kind of insane that you're still like defending yourself by saying, oh, I didn't say this. I just only said this. And then you add details like the broom or violently or aggressively. Where was that in his take, huh? Like, I mean, that's interesting. If he didn't really mean that, then how is nothing happening aggressively? How is nothing happening with the broom? You know what you're saying. You're just being a fucking pretentious little bitch about it.
You don't get to sit there and say, well, he took that back, and then also insist upon the fact that that's his preference. It's one or the other. It is not both. You don't get to attribute contextual meaning to half of the fucking words because they're in defense of Mr. Enter, and then remove the fucking constraints of that of those contextual rules from my words because you want me to sound worse than I am because you're either too afraid to admit.
Oh, trust me, you do that to yourself already. You just adding with a broom or aggressively just makes it worse for yourself.
You just don't fucking like me for whatever reason you don't like me. I don't care. There's plenty of valid reasons. I don't need to know about it. Or you're just really that functionally illiterate and you don't understand what words mean. Third option being you're fucking projecting because you think I'm talking to you. You're taking everything that I say personally to your actions instead of Mr. Enter because I guess you've said something.
Even people that disagree with my takes are rapists. I don't know. There's just something about them. Something about them. Something about the word disagreement that just doesn't really align with my consent. Sorry, guys. I don't think anyone could disagree with me. No, I think in a just world, everyone would agree with me. And I would be the king. No, sorry, queen. Okay? I'd be a goddess of this new world. Like, fucking hear yourself right now.
Or had the fucking similar thought in your mind, or you think, well, if I say my preference is to get raped, Courtney's gonna wish that I hope that I get raped. That's not my fucking problem, dude. Get therapy.
Even for that hypothetical, you said get therapy. You didn't even say, fucked yourself. Even for like a rando that says like, man, if I think this, then they're gonna want me to be raped. You said, well, no, I just want you to get therapy. Yeah, that's interesting. You didn't say that for Mr. Enter. And dude, you just fucked your argument. See, if you were consistent, you would just say get therapy to Mr. Enter. But no, you wanted to be raped. Then you realize that sounded bad and you're just desperately trying to walk it back while also fumbling it. You're such a fucking pussy, dude.
He's so delusional about everything. He's such a loser. Honestly, it's sad. It would be sad if it weren't for the underlying implication that he's fucking abused people. the underlying implication that he has victims in the in a similar vein as like Emily is to Saberspark,
Only you made that implication.
and he doesn't like it.
Only you are
He
making
doesn't
that
like that,
argument.
you know, a magnifying glass is being held up to actions that are eerily similar to his own, because then his like tiny little fucking bitch weasel brain goes, oh no, people are gonna find out what I am.
You
So
just
then he
keep
fucking like
making it up.
harasses and like actually like attempts to love bomb and fucking manipulate women that he thinks that he can control and that are somewhat tangibly associated to this situation. And like again, insist that I'm so irrelevant, but at the same time, him and his little fucking cronies have this running narrative that I have like
Ah, yes, Mr. Enter, the asexual rapist.
masterminded my way into control of like I Live Impossible Lots channel, and that I'm running everything behind the scenes, and that I've like manipulated her into saying what I want when I want, and it's like kind of baffles me because when the fuck have I been too scared to do my own shit on my own channel? What the fuck would I need KP's channel for? I haven't spoken to her in fucking months. You think I'm manipulating her goddamn channel? I told her to stop fucking. She fucking came crying to me once about Beckett's shit and all the dumbass fucking nonsense that was going around, and everybody insisting that I don't know what was it they were doing. Oh god, no, it was absolutely fucking disgusting. Actually, Beckett like I guess he got his hands on screenshots of a conversation that two people who knew KP were having about her, because like neither one of them I guess like liked her at the time, and it was absolutely the most vile and disgusting shit that I've ever seen. Like Beckett went and posted like put it in videos and shit too, like he had it everywhere, screenshots of somebody that fucking I guess like KP was living with at the time. Oh no, because I remember this because me and KP were actually friends at the time that she was living with this dude. Fucking Riddle of Lightning is his fucking screen name that I know him under. Fucking diaper wearing adult baby diaper loving freak. He gets his fucking his knickers he gets his fucking Pampers in a twist, diaper rash or something over the fact that like KP was on a stream of mine and said something in regards to Vor, and I guess he felt like personally fucking embarrassed by that, or something in regards to him and Vor,
Bruh.
and I guess like he felt personally fucking victimized by that. So he runs to this little fucking dipshit who's got a fucking chip on his shoulder because KP won't fuck him, and starts telling him all this shit about like fucking making up all this shit about KP and her fucking genitals, man. Like,
Did Courtney win? Lio, you can't steal my bit, dude. You can't steal my bit. Okay? I'm the one that goes into people's chats and say, did this person win? Not you. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck me. It's over.
dude overheard a snippet of information when he took KP to the hospital, because I remember when she went to the hospital, she was freaking the fuck out. Poor girl was like going through a mental breakdown or some shit. And she had no way to get to the hospital, and he offers to fucking help her. He takes her to the hospital, and then he fucking listens in on her conversations with the doctor to hear certain information about her fucking like you know, her organs fucking health, like literally her fucking genitals health. And this adult baby diaper lover, while he's busy like pissing in his pants and enjoying the fucking warmth of it, runs to like the person he knows has a personal vendetta against KP and starts like saying the most egregious shit possible.
Oh, so yeah, she's talking about the medical stuff being
Like,
linked.
dude, I don't know if like he just has never touched a woman or seen a vagina
Okay.
in his life, but like said something to the effect of like insisting that KP was like quote unquote shoving antibiotics up her vagina, because that is not how fucking UTIs work, by the way, buddy. And something like just talking about how apparently her fucking genitals were infected, and like, and now remember, me and KP were friends at the time. I know exactly what the fuck he is talking about, and that's not what it fucking was. I'm not gonna go into specific details because it's not my personal information to fucking share. Riddle, you adult baby diaper lover, you pamper shitting fucking freak.
Fuck? I don't even know that
Yeah,
person.
he went and like told a bunch of like literally he started a conversation with this dude that he already knew at the time was like trying to fucking make KP look as bad as possible, trying to be as like abusive online abusive words. He was trying to be as abusive as possible as he could to her online, despite the fact that she wasn't like responding to him. And Riddle like sought him out and literally started a conversation with, "Have you heard about KP's vagina?"
Why?
Like, who does that? Like, you absolute fucking freak. You invite somebody to stay at your place, your parents' spare house that you get to live in, fully fucking, like, with a free full fucking ride to play World of Warcraft all day on your fucking ass because apparently you're too autistic to get a fucking job. You invite her to stay at your place, you tell her you're a friend, you act like you're going to help her and support her, and then the second you feel slighted by her, you're going to run to the person that hates her the most in the moment, and you're going to just start spreading rumors about her fucking genitals. That's what you do when you're angry, bud. You go talk about a woman's genitals.
No, yeah, I will agree. This is disgusting.
The fuck is
if
wrong
it's
with you?
true.
Did like you offer for her to wear the diaper and she turned you down or something?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's true with all the stuff with Riddle, but if Riddle did leak, her embarrassing stuff about her, then yeah, I can understand being upset about that. Yes, I'm pretty sure I heard stuff like that being leaked, because there was like a whole thing about like medical stuff about her being leaked. I could understand KP being upset about that, and Courtney Peet, who I guess I know is still her friend, being upset about that. That's not a cool thing for Riddle to do, but like, what the fuck? What the fuck is the basis for literally anything here? What the fuck?
Did you like ask her to piss in a diaper so you could sniff it and she like looked at you like the freak that you are? Is that
Ew.
what happened? Like, what is your actual fucking problem? And Beckett took this because I don't know, somehow, somewhere or the other, these screenshots from this conversation that Beckett was not around to have nor be in ended up in his hands, and he just blasted them all over the fucking internet. You know, don't ever talk about the fact that a man may have possibly fucking assaulted you because he didn't have your consent.
You'll send me a voice note? Yeah, that's scary. Guys, something's gonna happen to me.
But in the same hand, let me go and talk about a woman's fucking vagina derogatorily, and because I have a chip on my shoulder over the fact that she doesn't agree with the things that I think. You absolute troglodyte. Like, you absolute fucking troglodyte. And then from that, it devolves into calling her a fucking spinster and insisting that she's a virgin because apparently, this woman's genitals are all you can fucking focus on, which, doesn't surprise me in the least. Like, the only thing you fucked is your hand, most likely.
Okay.
And yeah, and insist upon the fact that she is somehow a spinster and I am somehow a whore. To which I just kind of like to add, yeah, I'm a whore and way above your fucking pay grade, buddy. You couldn't afford a
Oh, so you're an expensive whore. You were. She does not look like authentic material.
second of my attention.
No, dude, you've given this guy at least an hour, well, half an hour, at least a half an hour. That's more than a second, and for free. You're doing good.
I wouldn't spit on you for less than $1,000.
Ew, what the fuck? You're so weird. What the fuck? Oh god. Dude, Reddest drummer coming in with clutch. Okay. Coming in with the clutch. Okay. Fucking hell.
Bitch weasel.
Bitch weasel. Yeah, that's gotta be like a soundboard soon. That will be. That will be. I do say so myself. Fucking hell. Oh, actually, hold up. Lio, do I have permission to... I imagine that's why you gave me the voice note, but I'm gonna just ask again. Do I have permission? Do I have permission to show the voice note on live stream? Do I? He said unknown ask. For live. Yeah. Note sent. Yeah, I imagine. Okay. I swear to God, Lio, this is just you like autistically rambling. What the fuck is this? Okay, nice one, Redis. Just instantly. Yeah. Yeah. I figured, dude, he's just gonna like autistically ramble about Gundams. Alright, I am here for it. Okay. Okay, let's send this over. Fellas. Okay, let's send this over.
Okay, so KP lived with Riddle because KP can't do anything on her own. Which, by the way, that entire scenario happened like forcefully to Riddle in one way or another. She was going to visit and then decided she was staying and didn't tell him until it was too late. But anyways, she was a pain in the butt as a roommate. She wouldn't do anything for herself. She didn't take care of herself. She never did any cooking for herself.
Okay.
You had to get on to her about literally everything, make sure she would do the basic functions your typical literal child could handle on their own.
Right.
And he got upset and he was venting to somebody. Now, if you remember listening to the DMs that I put out with KP, she's saying, well, he went to Mad when Mad in December when Mad was hating on me. He knew better. No, those DMs that are being referenced was in like June.
Yeah.
And again, it was Riddle venting privately to somebody who then made it public later.
So it wasn't Riddle who directly leaked it. They trusted a friend, I guess, and that's how it started to like spread about. Is I guess like what I'm gathering here, but like there's still 46 seconds.
That's not Riddle's fault. Now, one could argue whether or not Riddle should have been venting about all that. You could make that argument, but considering what I've understood about how KP,
No, I mean, I'm gonna be so real, Lyle. I'm not gonna moral fag about what people vent about. I mean, people vent about like a lot of, if something's bothering them, they go to people that they trust to vent about certain things. That's just naturally how it works, especially if it's a roommate and they're doing things that's like annoying you. Sure, yeah, I could see why that would be annoying. But it just comes down to if the person that they vented to was that trustworthy, and I guess you could just more or less criticize the judgment of their character, I would believe. But I'll I'll play more.
lived with Riddle. No, I can understand him being 100% pissed at that. I wouldn't have tolerated that, and I've tolerated a lot of stupid crap. You know that.
Yeah.
I also don't have any evidence that Riddle's a diaper lover. The heck? And no, he doesn't have a job. It has nothing to do with too autistic. It's something that's actually nobody's business, but I will say it's a medical thing.
Ivy, the it was said in the voice note that Riddle vented to someone and that person was spiteful and leaked. So that's apparently the timeline of how this all got out.
He literally can't. It's not even a anxiety. It's there's something like physical that's the problem there. So yeah, Courtney's just being a spiteful liar.
Not surprised. Spiteful liar. I hate it when people frame it like things to make me sound worse, but let me just be super fucking disingenuous. Ugh. Yeah,
Besides,
good
I'm
one.
not a whore. Whores
Well,
get paid. I fuck for free, and I still wouldn't look twice at you.
okay. That's why you keep
Maybe in
replying
a
to him.
fucking police lineup.
What the fuck?
Only the fucking place you belong is under the goddamn jail.
Yes, Mythic Moon Art. That would be the timeline that had been presented. Yes, the one Riddle vented to leaked it. Yeah.
With your little rapist and pedophile buddies.
Dude, look, she looks so fucking dumb whenever she. I don't know why she does this. I don't know why. Is it that like stressful to like respond? Is it that fucking stressful to respond to this shit, dude? Like, what the fuck me.
I think fucking a dog would be more socially acceptable than fucking you, Beckett. And that's coming from a whore.
Oh, that's true. She's confusing whore and prostitute. Yeah, prostitutes gets paid. Whores don't. Whores do it for free. So, you fucked it. You fucked it up. You fucked it. No, I've not been taking screenshots, but like since it is on the pause frame, anyone in the audience could do it.
Where's my pokey? God damn it.
Wait, tell me that you collect Pokemon cards. I'll sweep right now.
And, ever since I privated my Twitter, he's been fucking...
Oh.
Oh, God, the amount of
No.
streams this fucking obsessed piece of shit has made about me in videos, since, like, what was it? KP made her first video, and then, I think, like, what was it? Another video came out. She put out a response video to the backlash and shit that she
Okay.
got. And then Beckett, oh, God, I don't know if, like, that's when the crush started, and, like, I don't know, that's when his fucking limerence began or some shit.
Well,
But he
you
just
were
went off his
KP.
goddamn rocker the amount of times I showed up on his channel, considering we...
Is that even the case? Let's do a count. Let's see if Beckett. Fuck. Why did that do that? It was I put it in the wrong one. I put it in the wrong one. Sorry guys. I derailed. Derailed with an L Google search. Okay. So, because I know she barely comes up in the first Saberspark video, but I guess we could count it just a little bit if we really felt like it. But just for live streams, we'll count it separately. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Okay. 3. Technically a 4th for being directly involved in the video. Okay. So 4 times in the span of what, a month? Bitch, who cares? Who actually cares? And this is a two-parter, so this is technically one instance. Who cares? Who actually cares?
I can't believe he keeps talking about me whenever I do something stupid. I just keep continuing to do stuff, and he covers me doing stupid stuff. The fuck?
Also, W pause frame. Fuck me. Yeah. Fucking hell.
We did not fucking speak, and like I spoke at him, not to him, on Twitter a few times. Not even him specifically. Like I like subtweeted at his fucking tweets,
So yeah, you are tweeting.
and then he decides to like tweet directly to me.
Yeah, subtweeting is pussy shit. Yeah, we get it. So you're a pussy. Got it.
And I literally blocked him and went, if I wanted to engage with fucking pedophiles and rapist defenders, I go talk to my family, bud. I'm speaking about you, not to you.
Yeah.
Thinks that I ran away because I was like, give me like one notable instance of somebody like provenly claiming false rape that wasn't a woman trying to get out of a murder charge. And like, oh wait.
There's plenty. There's actually plenty. Are you fucking kidding me? What? Okay, also... before and after. Is this a glow up? Ew, her belly button. Ah. No, it's a glow down. Ugh. What are these?
Pronouns!
No one cares.
You are a one hived mind twat waffle!
Dude.
Get better, faggot.
Okay, that one. Okay, I like that one. I sweep. I sweep for drummer. I sweep for drummer. Okay. So wait, let me just really take that in properly again. Say that queen.
Like provenly claiming false rape that wasn't a woman trying to get out of a murder charge. And like, oh wait.
Quite in Slazo. Like what? Orion wasn't trying to get out of a murder charge. They just made up that the Quite was a rapist. Slazo was not a rapist. That wasn't a murder charge. What do you mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, are you kidding me? What? Like, how does that even make sense? How does it even make sense to lie about someone being a rapist to get out of a murder charge? What? What are you talking about? Like, why would you willingly lie about someone to avoid being murdered? Like, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't even line up. I assume your logic is they, quote-unquote, admitted to lying just so that they wouldn't be threatened by them, but that's presented poorly here, if that's your point. But with the intention of lying and making the claim, yes, there are cases of that. Like, what are you talking about? Like, fuck me, man. Do you really think that that just doesn't exist? Are we being for real right now? Like, this is so dumb. Genuinely. Fuck me.
And he digs up some like fucking UK case about some game producer. I don't know. Fucking barely read the thing.
So you barely read it. So you didn't even look at it. Oh my god. So he proves a case and you didn't even like bother reading it.
Sorry, I'm just too dumb to like really understand this. I'm just too dumb to really like look into this. It challenges my worldview, so I just ignored reading it.
Sure, it was the direct example that I'd asked for, but like, okay. Congrats. That's one.
Okay. You cannot say, show me one. He shows you one. And it's like, well, that's only one. That is literally a goalpost shift. What? Yeah, we could probably spend here all day just showing you several cases. Like, what? You went from saying it doesn't exist to, okay, that's one.
One in a trillion.
Are you fucking dumb? Fuck me.
And then he starts going on about how 3% of rapes are false accusations.
That's more
and
than
like
one.
cites other fucking UK statistic pages and fucking research and studies and shit. Which again, you know, neither myself, who's, you know, speaking my opinion as freely as I fucking want to, nor Emily, who, you know, suggested, didn't even directly accuse, but suggested that fucking Stephen violated her consent. I'm the one who called it rape, by the way. I am the first person who fucking called it what it is and called it rape.
It's not calling it what it is, you're just slandering.
Emily's been so ridiculously fucking gracious in, like, the fact that she is willing to suggest that Stephen may not have done this maliciously, and this may not have, like, it wasn't...
So this just goes to tell me that when she was, like, with KP, with this, you know, alleged victim, she really was feeding a lot of thoughts into her head. It's because, in her mind, No, this is literally that meme. It'd be like Saber Spark and like Emmy, right? It's like, is there someone that you forgot to ask? Saber Spark's like I consent, Emmy's like I consent, Courtney Peet's like
I don't. You have a huge power dynamic with your 20K brony channel. Yeah, I wouldn't abuse that if I were you.
like the fuck?
She doesn't necessarily think that he's a terrible person or that it was his intent to like force himself on her and rape her. But, and you know, she's been incredibly fucking gracious and has never once actually used the word rape. I'm
Because
not
that's
even
just
sure,
not what it
like,
is.
I gotta go back and watch the video to correct myself if I'm wrong, but I'm not even sure if she used the word assault. I'm the one who said the word rape.
I'm the one who slandered. All right, me. I'm the raise his hand. That's me. You guys gotta credit me as a slanderer. Like the fuck?
who read her fucking initial testimony and went, oh no, that's rape. Absolutely the fuck not. That is rape. There's no such thing as implied consent. And again, I will get into this.
Which you also gave as a hypothetical to No, you see, you say that there's no such thing, and then you gave an example that, like, you know, some random groupie, like, flashing their chest at a rock star would be implied consent. So you're not even consistent with that. But yes, there is reading body language and going off of that. Yes. You don't have to give a direct verbal yes. Are you kidding me? Like, the hell? Fuck me.
Till I'm blue in the face, I don't fucking care. Implied consent in sexual situations is not a fucking thing. Okay, it absolutely is not. The idea and definition of implied consent is for contractual fucking litigation only. And your body is not something that contractual litigation applies to, okay? That's why prostitution is illegal. You cannot put a contract on somebody's fucking body.
Yeah, you can.
So you don't get to apply the rules of contractual litigation to somebody's fucking body in a sexual situation. And now I've had people who get all their fucking knickers in a twist and decide to insist that I'm calling them a racist because they don't sit there with their partner and say robotically, do you give consent before inserting fingers into a vagina or something? And say, oh, because I use implied consent with my partner, does that make me a rapist? Because when I said implied consent is for contract litigation, they responded with, oh, it can be used in sexual situations. And I literally said, if you're a rapist, sure. And their immediate response was to be like, well, I'm a rapist and you just called me that. Like, I'm insulted now. Like, okay, honey, first of all, the shoe fucking fits. Lace that bitch up, wear it, and stop fucking acting like it don't.
She's talking about the cat slayer argument. This is awesome.
Second of all, you can't apply contract litigation to somebody's body. Literally, like, trying to apply the idea of implied consent that, oh, well, is it to sexual in fucking situations? I cannot speak right now, I'm stuttering. If you try to apply implied consent to a
Wait till she finds out about the NFL. Yeah. You can't put contracts on your body. Me with the gracious tattoo.
sexual situation, you are literally
Also, what's up, Falgi?
entering into the fucking mindset of, well, they didn't say no. And
Bro.
again, I don't know who needs to hear this, but a lack of a no is not a yes.
Which I agree. But there are other ways to give consent, like body language for starters. Yes. I mean, fuck, you know that look, I mean, I know I've had it. I just look into a woman's eyes, she looks into mine, she just pounces on me, and, just starts going at it. It's like, it's a beautiful thing. It's awesome. It happens all the time with me, honestly. Women can't get enough of me. Well, that's just how it goes. Like, I don't know, like, we just know. But yeah, it doesn't have to be verbal.
And if you proceed simply on the basis of the fact that there is a lack of a no, you're into rapist mentality. You're into, at the very fucking least, date rape territory. You're at the point where you're forcing yourself on someone and choosing to not read the social cues that are going on, okay? Because when you and your partner are in a bed together and there is, like, equal reciprocation on both ends and enthusiastic reciprocation of things, that's not implied consent. Enthusiastic reciprocation is part of the Fry's model. It is part of consent. That is consenting without saying the words robotically and killing the mood. Do you consent to sex? I consent to sex. Okay, so, not being a fucking idiot and being able to understand the fucking social cues and the body language of the person that is your so-called partner and that you're in bed with and physically up against is not implied consent. There's just a lack of, functional literacy. There's just a lack of...
What's her connection with Lily again? Well, they're their sibling. Who's Falgi? You don't have to listen to me. I wanted to know who he is. That's the op block. But yeah, what's up, Sheepdog? What's up, Solar? Dude, this is awesome.
Of being unable to look past your own wants and needs and responses to actually notice somebody else's.
Yeah, so it's consent that is implied. No, it's because by the body language, since they didn't say a verbal yes or no, it was consent that is implied. Yes. Good job. You get the mouse pats. Good job.
Because again, a lack of a no is not a yes. And enthusiastic reciprocation is a yes. Laying there and taking it is not enthusiastic reciprocation.
You would know.
So let me catch up with chat here.
Let me catch up with the 3 messages that just came into my chat. Hold on.
Pissed off and shaky. Just the adrenaline. 3% meaning it's rare. Oh, actually, thank you, Windy Bro. Thank you for getting me back on track. So back to the 3% thing. Beckett had fucking tried to cite on Twitter that like 3% of rapes are false reports, and like not only was that UK based, so it doesn't apply to me or really Emily or Saberspark technically, but ignoring that because that's not really my point. 3% being false is, first of all,
Because Falgi, you made the joke already made 2 minutes ago, little bro. All right, you're not original. You see, everyone makes that joke. Pats you on the head. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. You know, sometimes to be original, hilarious streamers like me, you gotta try it extra hard. But I know that's a hard thing for you, buddy. But you'll learn someday, Falgi. You'll learn.
we're talking about reported rape cases, okay? That means it's gone through a legal enough process that it is on the books and able to affect statistics. And it is like widely known and easily sourced that most rapes are not fully or properly reported if they are reported at all. There are plenty of times, more than 3% of the fucking time, where women go, people, not even just women, because again, it's not just women that get raped and it's not just men that do the raping. When people go to report rapes, especially men, actually, and they're laughed out of the fucking cop shop. Or their words are heard, but no
cop
report
shop?
is made and nothing is official.
Dude, where's this cop shop? I want to buy cops, dude. Does that mean there's going to be a contract on their bodies because I could buy cops? Fuck me. Might need to check those numbers and compare it, little bro. Yeah, let me do the stats real quick. Let me do the stats. Okay. Let's see. Where's even your channel? What's your channel again? The op block? Oh, there you are. There you are. Okay. Okay. I didn't new channel. Not seen it. Okay. Now let's go here. Okay. Let's compare real quick. You wanted to do this. Okay, by the way. You wanted to do this. Video for video. Okay. Size scribbles 9.2K. That's pretty good. 13K. Interesting. Even 14K, 25K, 88K. Let's do popular for popular. I'm a fair man. Ooh, okay. So best performance. What about me? Ah, okay. Interesting. Okay. Just really wanted to clear that, clear the air just in case there's any misconceptions, but okay.
Officially filed, which means that does not affect statistics, okay? That, false allegations, like in terms of that statistic, are against reported rapes that have more than likely gone to trial, if not charges were dropped.
She really thinks unreported rape supports her when false reporters refuse to report the assaults because they could be arrested, lol. Dude.
Rescinded. We'll say not even dropped, like rescinded. So
How about those live stream numbers, little bro?
I mean, I think I already demolished you enough, so I'm just gonna give you a mercy roll right now.
already you want to play the game of statistics, already knowing that a jury is more likely to side with the defendant over the accuser in a rape trial. That's why lawyers hesitate to bring rapes to trial, because the jury usually sides with the fucking rapist. There's a statistical fucking discrepancy there in the fact that once it's gone to trial, it's almost certain to be considered, the person who's accused of rape is almost certainly considered almost certainly going to be considered not guilty, which means that's rape, or that charge, that rape, is going to go under the statistic of false rape. All right, so we've already tiny down our fucking margins here by talking about the actually properly reported and more than likely gone to trial fucking rapes, because unlike Beckett and a lot of these people who want to chirp their fucking mouths away about law, I actually know a lot of how the law works.
Oh no! Not another lawyer
since I was about 16 years old. Fucking, where was I? So yeah, we've already narrowed down.
She really is just fucking Walmart Ponder at this point. This is so fucked. She smokes the weed. She talks sexually around minors. Dude, she pretends to know more about law than she realizes. Dude, it's awesome.
Down the fucking pool of numbers we're talking about by adding the caveat that it's reported and more than properly reported, fully reported, and likely gone to trial. If it hasn't gone to trial, it's because the charges were rescinded, which means somebody literally said, "No, I lied," and then that gets written down. Which doesn't mean the person was proven fucking innocent. That wasn't proven as a fucking lie. The person who reported, so the victim, the person who was raped, turned around after a certain amount of time and took it back for whatever reason that they did. Now, again, it's easily cited and easily sourced and easily fucking understandable and widely fucking known that, yeah, over the process, the messy fucking process of bringing this shit to trial in court and waiting for the cops to have enough to even arrest somebody, rapists tend to like victimize their rape victim even further by tormenting the shit out of them in an attempt to get them to do exactly that, to take it back, to say they lied and protect their fucking rapist. And they do, in more often than not, in hopes that they don't get raped again. And guess what? They usually also end up getting raped again.
Yeah, so what does this have to do with Saberspark? Yeah, dude, I'm just gonna talk about something that's completely irrelevant to the actual thing here. Anyway, so Saberspark, like, fuck me.
Okay, so we've already narrowed down that, so that already narrows down that false rape to not really being false when you actually look at it. Not provably false. Just on the surface, when you want to use it as a defense for your rapist buddies, you can say it's false. Okay, so we've got tiny fucking numbers, and we've got uncertain fucking statistics here.
And to keep it in mind, you did say, show me one case of a false rape. And yes, 3% is more than one, because then your rebuttal was he showed you one. Then you said that's just one. Then there was 3% that's only in the UK. And then now you're just coping, being like, well, there's a bunch of like other statistics that we just don't know about. It's undetermined. So yeah, okay. Like, fuck me. Like, I'm not even disagreeing about rape stats, but you could just pull up the study and prove it wrong. Yeah, but she like never pulls up receipts. That's like her whole thing. She just like vents here while like smoking blunts and smoking bongs, thinking that she's tough as fuck. It's embarrassing.
Not to mention, the whole thing that ties us together is 3% of them being false means 97% of them are not. That means 97% of reported and gone to trial fucking rape cases are not false.
Yeah,
They
okay.
are serious and legitimate rape accusations, regardless of what happens in the end.
Yeah, and that should be taken seriously. No one's disputing that, Courtney. No one's actually fucking disputing that. It's the fact that there are times where, yes, it's just not rape. And you're really trying to fight for something that's not rape and calling it rape. And you're flexing it that it is when it's not.
And you know what? People in like the medical industry and like people just in general with their loved ones hinge entire lives on a 97% chance of being correct.
Okay.
So I have no problem whatsoever hinging all of my belief on that 97% to mean that Emily is more than likely telling the truth than she is to be lying.
Let's go gambling. Let's all bets on black that she was raped. You don't have to go off of statistics. You go off of the events of what happened. You fucking dumbass. What the fuck? What is that? Can you imagine? Can you fucking... That's so fucking dumb. You're so fucking dumb. Holy shit. Bro, this woman is legit one of the biggest embarrassments to weed I've ever seen. And I grew up in a hippie town. Yeah, I'm betting it all, bitches. I'm betting it all. God. Fuck me. Why did she even go this hard on for Emily? Do they even know each other or what? Barely. She actually just kind of like... I am very convinced that she sees herself in Emily, which is why she's defending like them that hard. That is genuinely why I think that. Like, that's genuinely what I think is happening.
I'm not running from your little statistic game, buddy. I just really didn't have the fucking time, energy, or the patience to explain all of that to you like the fucking retarded toddler that you are.
So it took
No offense to
5
toddlers
weeks.
with autism. You guys take
Okay.
a lot of time to explain shit to them so that they're like... really try and to process things, brains actually grasp something, and you gotta repeat it a lot, and like over explain half the time, and oh my god, it is so exhausting. I don't have the time or energy for it. I may have dropped out of fucking high school to go be homeless and like take care of myself, but that doesn't mean I'm just stupid.
She almost crying? Dude, the weed's cucking her. I may have dropped out of high school, and I may have smoked a lot of weed, but I'm not dumb. You know, keep in mind, she got like a whole fucking historical rant wrong that she was doing. She's a fucking dumbass. She's so fucking dumb.
No offense to the minors in my audience. I love talking to you. But no. I saved this for the adults. Urgh.
I do stupid shit of my own accord, willingly and openly and happily, and I fucking don't have no problem standing by it when I fucking do it or calling it stupid when it is. That doesn't mean I have the same functional literacy that most of these fucking people who like to talk about me do.
I'm gonna smoke a blunt showing how tough as fuck as I am. Dude, I fucking can't with this bitch, bro. She's so fucking dumb. She's just so fucking dumb. This kid fucking... Fuck me.
It's like the same people who bitch and moan about slander. Slander, libel.
Oh,
The
so
amount of times I've had people saying that they either hope that Saber fucking sues me, or that he's going to sue me, or that he's lucky if I don't get sued, blah, blah. It's just like absolutely just mind-numbing, because
it would be funny.
every single time it's all that comes, all I can see texted, like in that text on the screen that says that is, I don't understand how defamation or libel works. I don't understand slander, defamation, and libel, and I think that somebody being mean to me on the internet attributes to that.
Yeah? Well, no, calling someone a rapist when it's false, yeah, that would be slander. Yes, that is just objectively slander. You're not just being
A mean girl, okay?
you're a public figure making like unsubstantiated claims. That's just how it works. Like, fuck me.
Like, there's very, very, very
Oh my god, Reddish drummer, you're so parasocial. What do you want me to show stream this time, buddy? What the fuck? Am I asexual? Dude, that's gotta be used for the chord.
Oh, we're gonna start the lawyer LARP.
Ew, I don't like that guy's voice. Ugh, that guy sounds like fucking cringe. Ugh. Yikes. If I sounded like that, I'd just kill myself. Holy fuck. Anyways, continuing the Courtney stream.
very specific constraints for fucking defamation and libel and slander, and like when we're talking about the internet, those internet personalities and fucking YouTubers, those constraints get even fucking tighter. That's why you don't see YouTubers suing each other all the fucking time. You see them threatening it and talking about it and maybe going to litigation. More often than not, they just rely on sending cease and desist and scare tactics and like big words and legal jargon. But it never goes to fucking trial. You know why it never goes to trial? Because they're all laughed out of a fucking judge's office.
Or it's just
They submit their
expensive.
paperwork and the courts respond with, are you fucking serious? Grow a pair, you little bitch. It's the internet. Grow up, you children. This is not what the fucking law is for. Some bunch of bitch babies trying to run to the fucking fucking parental authority that is the law, going, they said a mean word about me on the internet. Okay, honey, there's fucking years of your own fucking behavior that led to people able to form their own opinion about you. So like literally the second you did that, my fucking onus of anything has gone out the fucking window, because you can't prove that any damage you have fucking actually received stems back to me and only my words. Which is exactly what you have to do. And like these same people bitch about how the burden of proof is on the accuser. That goes with defamation and slander too, you fucking toddlers. Like, seriously, it's I completely understand the average intelligence or education of a 6th grader, because that's the average intelligence of half the people on the fucking internet, especially if they're like in America or any way associated heavily with Americans. Like,
Dude.
god damn.
She's mad she can't lie on the internet. She has been...
Sorry, the stupid just stresses me out sometimes to like absolutely no end.
I hate being held accountable
And,
for
like,
my own
I don't always
words.
have the energy or the patience to fucking deal with it, especially because like they just seem to thrive off of being stupid.
Yeah.
I think Beckett uses it as a source of fucking sustenance.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, that's an insane point, Ragemonger. Yeah, so if it's cool and justified for you to like call Saberspark a rapist, you know, with just something that's objectively a lie, right? then it would be based and epic for everyone to be like, you're a groomer. And you'd be like, hey, don't do that. That's defamation or slander. Well, you can't prove, Courtney, that me calling you a groomer has, affected you in any way. Like, solely me. I'm just a number of the masses. So you can't really do anything to me. And you can't stop me. Haha, tee. Like, fuck off.
Fucking harpy. Context, what's going on? Hey, Connor Carlisle, you missed a lot. How long have we been going here? An hour and a half?
Crying.
Hey, the hella, how are you? Long time no see, you busy, successful fucking woman. Oh, random side tangent off topic. Guess who got her GED? I got my good enough diploma.
For
I
once?
finished high school, however the fuck you want to phrase that shit.
Guys, she got an education.
I finished I fucking got my high school diploma. I am still the same bitch, but dear God, my ego is a hell of a lot bigger.
Yeah?
Hey, Axel, thank you for the hair. I did
have an
it a
education.
while ago, to be quite honest.
Yeah, no one
Faded, it was
cares.
yellow and like blonde. I might really take them out to wash them. And I haven't put them back. So easy to maintain when
Yada
it's in the
yada
fucking trend.
yada. Yeah,
it's a
with
lot
the
easier.
audience. No one
It
cares.
just takes forever to fucking accept.
No one cares.
Fucking Canada last year actually
Yada yada yada.
old program high school educate like an entire high school like education's general knowledge. So you got
GED
math,
at 30,
science,
well,
social
true.
studies, and then 2 different English tests. You got a reading and a writing. And under the old program, you'd have to take all 5 tests, which usually meant like a self would take multiple
Yeah,
hours
yeah.
for a while.
It was traumatic. You never had a
massive
better
issue.
experience. Whatever.
Whatever her newest fixation, people like that are literally giving her the defense that nobody obviously cares about what she's actually done because it's lit about or whatever her newest fixation, entertaining her fucking opinion or her newest video or whatever the fuck it's about or whatever her newest fixation to try and distract the masses is. I think that adds to the fucking problem. Like you're literally giving her the defense. Like people like that are literally giving her the defense that she fucking needs. Like it's literally makes it so easy for people to just go, well, nobody obviously cares about what she's actually done because all they ever talk about are her newest videos and they still keep up on her newest videos and they still keep up on her opinions and they still find her opinions with
Lily
enough merit
Rant.
to fucking argue.
Yeah, Lily
Largely
Rant.
knowing and or accepting or deciding to just like ignore the fact that she's a fucking pedophile who writes incest stories because she's also an incestuous freak. Like
Lily Rant?
I'm not saying this to like go at you or anything. Hella, I applaud you for stopping because like honestly, that shit bugs the fucking crap out of me because you're adding to the problem. You're making like not you specifically, but the people, especially like Cy and Anthony and shit, who like literally make it blasé and acceptable and like in fact a good thing and not at all dangerous to go directly interact with a child groomer and a pedophile online because the danger posed by a fucking incestuous pedophile with access to children is not enough of a threat to take seriously.
Yeah, you gotta respond to... You should respond to Lily Orchard's stream on you, little bro. The victory lap, dude. That'd be fucking based.
And like literally that action just lets her hide once again behind the fucking shit that she did. Behind a fucking smoke screen. And like literally, people like Cy are just hand feeding her fresh fucking victims. Who likely
That's
have
an
been exposed
interesting
to
way
half the
to
shit
put it.
she's done, but because the way they were exposed
I don't think there's a transaction where it's like you criticize someone media review takes that you just give them free children. Where the fuck are you on about, dude? I fucking can't. Yeah, maybe it's not great for them to interact, but we know why they do. We know why they do. It does well for them in the algorithm or whatever, right? We know why. We know why. Personally, I would never do it because it's like I don't care enough about Lily's actual opinions to criticize the media reviews. I think it just gets dumb. Like, why would I care about like what this person says or thinks about a fucking show? But but I don't think doing the action is giving away free victims. One minor equals one view. Yes, Fembro. Yes. I'm always afraid of people who can rant at hardly anyone with no feedback. Uh-oh. True.
to it was so blasé and would rather be focused on the fact that she doesn't understand a stupid off-the-air kids show that they don't take it seriously. They take it as unseriously as the fucking, eternally online trying to be famous on YouTube since she was fucking 20 and now she's 40 living in her mother's fucking basement adult telling them, like showing them by example that the important thing to focus on with Lily Orchard is that she doesn't understand children's shows, not that she's an incestuous fucking child groomer and a pedophile, with a list of fucking victims.
But
Like
no,
she
no
didn't
one's
groom a kid
obligated
for
to do
7
that.
fucking years online.
You see, it is a weird concept, right? Because I still stand by, like, I don't think anyone's obligated to cover Lily Orchard. It does go down, like, a weird route when it's, like, you're engaging with, like, you know, a disgusting freak's content in that way. Because it's, like, it does open up, like, a weird gray area. Obviously, I don't think it's, like, that insane where it's, like, you need to be shunned forever for it, right? I wouldn't recommend it. It's directly giving them more attention and more of an audience, I would say. That would probably be, like, you know, the flaws of it, I would say. Yeah, and you obviously don't want to give a person like that more of an audience. But I don't like how she's framing it like, you know, they're basically just giving this, like, person a pedo buffet, dude. It's, like, fucking... It's mental.
And the people who want to come at me with, like, where's the screenshots? Where's the proof? You can't say this without that XYZ LOLLMFAO raffle, whatever the fuck acronym you want to use. To those people, I have to say, yes, I fucking can. That's the beauty of fucking free will as a human being, is I get to say whatever the fuck I want. I get to come here and say, I feel this way and have this opinion and think Beckett's a fucking bitch weasel or XYZ whatever because of these reasons.
Yo, kitty,
And I
chill.
don't have to have shit behind me on the screen.
Yeah, you do.
That's not my fucking problem. I ain't here to fucking convince people of things. I'm just saying what I fucking think and feel because one, I can, and two, it really seems to piss people off when I do.
Yeah, you're just slandering people left and right. Like, that's all you've really done on this platform. It's interesting. Like, even with Lily, that's a testimony. I'll let that one slide, obviously. It's like, that's a testimony of your own experience. But, like, whenever it comes to, like, most people that you talk about, it's just slandering or over-dramatizing things that they've done. It's just insane. It's fucking insane.
Also makes me money.
Yeah, money. Okay. Money. Let's calm down, buddy. Let's calm down. Okay. Let's calm down. 400 views stream, you're probably getting like 3 pennies for it, dude. Chill.
And I don't gotta lie about shit or hound fucking victims on the internet
You do.
into believing that they weren't fucking victimized, or
You
into
just do
giving me
lie about
fucking,
shit.
information, or love bombing other victims of other people to try and get me a fucking insight into someone who doesn't want to talk to me.
But that in itself is a lie. You are just lying about shit. That's just what you're doing.
In order to say that shit. Because I have the fucking stones to just come out here and say, Beckett, you're a useless fucking waste of space bitch weasel, and like, honestly, the world would have been better if you weren't born.
See, that's different. That's not accusing him of being a rapist.
The beauty of free
That's
will
just
as a
banter.
human being means you, dear viewer, do not have to fucking believe me. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to listen to me. You can hit the X button right now and leave. And you can decide all of those things based on whatever the fuck you want. Be it because I don't have screenshots, or you can set caveats to what would make you possibly believe me. That being, I won't believe you until you have screenshots. I won't believe X until Y and Z. You get to fucking do that. That is your right as a human being with your own fucking free will and your fucking paid internet subscription. I don't have to give a shit about it though. I don't gotta bend over backwards and jump through hoops to convince you that what I saw with my own eyes
Yeah, they also
is
did
what I
just
saw
lie
with my
about
own
Riddle.
eyes, and therefore formed my opinion about these people. Because I just fucking don't. Don't believe.
Ivy, we all know who Fembro is, okay? We all know who Fembro is. Don't be that guy. Why is she so pressed about people not believing her then? So odd. No, because because it is a ride or die for some of her covers for you to believe her. But like if you don't, then like she just calls you a rapist. It's awesome. It's insane.
Believe me. I don't fucking care.
No, you do. You do.
Literally believe the opposite. Simply because I believe that Beckett's a piece of shit who absolutely tried to convince Emily that she wasn't fucking sexually assaulted as a child.
Yeah, buddy.
All because he wants to defend Saber. Or because, again, something about the story of how she was sexually assaulted as a child triggered, feelings about what he did to somebody at a similar time and place. Lillian is 40? No, Lily's not 40. Sai is 40. Sai's like 42. Lily is 33? Maybe 34? She's 19 months older than me. I'm 32 in 5 days. Yeah. Like, a lot of people bitch and moan about me fucking saying shit on the internet and trying to be like, you can't say this and you can't do that, and I actually can.
I don't
Like,
care.
you're not
Lip
using those
quivering.
words right.
Real.
What I'm pretty sure you mean to say is that I shouldn't But there's a lot of things that, like, if you ask one person or another I shouldn't do that I do, and, like, I don't give a flying fuck about it. I'm not asking permission. Oh, thank you, Hella.
Okay.
Lily is, like, 19 months older than me. I don't remember when her fucking birthday is. I don't even remember what month it's in. I don't remember my mother's birthday. I barely remember my father's birthday, and that's only because it's shortly after mine.
No, she's not claiming that Saber raped Emily when she was a child. I think she's referring to the sexual experiences that Emily had before 18. But I'm not going to pretend I know a lot of details about that. I don't even know what like Beckett's opinions about that. So, yeah, just taking it with a grain of salt.
Sai may be in her 40s, but, like, Sai's fucking
43.
weird, okay? She predominantly takes commissions from, like, somebody who regularly requests sexualized children's material, and then she, like, shoves that in the face of, like, underage viewers on her stream when they say anything about it. She uses words like Puritan, which just fucking, just, that makes my skin crawl. That word is worse than moist, in my opinion. When people unironically use the word Puritan, it literally sounds like they're saying the under 18s, the youths, the children that should not be sexual objects to me are not sexual enough for my liking, and it pisses me off. And I just gotta wonder, why do you care if children don't, or under fucking 18s, youths under 25, however you want to classify it, but if teenagers don't want to see pomni tits? Like, what do you, as someone in your fucking 40s, give a shit about the sexual interests and proclivities of literal fucking children while they're in their own spaces
Yeah, I don't know,
online
that's-
complaining about shit they have every right to complain about?
Yeah, I know what she's talking about. That
Yeah,
is
you
pretty
have every
rough
right
for
to complain
Sai.
about it too, like, by definition with free will, but, like, why are you so upset that, like, a 17-year-old is not as, like, ready to, like, flick their bean at a fucking, like, kid's show or shit, random shit that they just see in their fucking newsfeed online as you are? Sai just sounds like a fucking predator to me, I swear to God.
She's next, guys.
Again, if the shoe fits, lace that bitch up and wear it and stop acting like it doesn't.
Bro.
She what? Oh, this is all old news too. Head language. It absolutely is. It's absolutely groomer fucking language. She looked at the shit that Gabriel Brown was doing with like 14-year-olds, like provably doing with 14-year-olds on fucking DeviantArt and shit back when he was in his 20s, and literally she went, "That's just how you talk to people on the internet back then." Guess what, Sai? That's also how you talk to people on the internet now if you're a fucking child groomer. That's how child groomers talk to the internet people on the internet back then, just like that's how child groomers talk to people on the internet now. Like,
Yeah,
no,
I don't know
no,
what she's on
no.
about right here. Obviously
to
has something to do with
mention
the
she,
Black
like,
Griffin shit.
Literally had links to Stockholm in her Discord server that she tried to say were age gated and shit. And like it wasn't links, it was just passages, and she didn't have the links anymore, and blah blah blah, and all this nonsense. Like literally had like a shit from Stockholm and links to it in her Discord server, which is a paid access Discord server, by the way. So if you pay money to this Discord server, you get access to the things that are in it, which is including but not limited to shit pertaining to Stockholm, content from Stockholm, and links to Stockholm. She tried to say it was age gated, but then it was like found out that fucking her age fucking rules, her age roles were not properly fucking done, and there were under 18s that had access to that
she
fucking
let
channel.
13-year-olds
So
and
she
above in
deleted
her
the
server.
channel to try and cover her ass, and goes, "Well, the channel's gone anyway," and blah blah blah. Doesn't change the fact that you had fucking literal paid access to fucking child porn in your Discord server, you stupid fuck. And then when I like it started getting pointed out, because I was pointed out too at the time, and then when it started getting pointed out that like you realize, like, by definition, by like actual contextual clues and like the literal actions you have taken in your efforts to make money online, you're selling access to child porn, you stupid fuck. That started getting pointed out, and do you know what this 42-year-old woman in all her wizened fucking years did in response to that? Posted the links on Twitter. The links to Stockholm.
Yeah, buddy.
Like, oh, now I gave it out for free. Now it's not paid access. It's like, oh, okay, so you've still distributed access to child.
Yeah, no, I talked about this the last stream.
Accepting already before in the past that there are under 18s both in your Discord server and your audience. You post links to child porn. That's totally something that
what's she
not a
considered
child
to be?
predator does, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Courtney, but you've seen Stockholm. You know what's in it. Yeah, it's fucking written about me. I'd have to like have it to go to cops with it. I'd have to look at it and know what's in it to be able to like report it properly. The things that people want to throw in my face that they think I haven't done, like, well, why didn't you report any of this properly? Requires me to like have that kind of shit. People like
Yeah, no, with like Psy, I think I just like I just chalk up her actions to being like reckless and insane. Because I don't think that she has an attraction to minors, but I think it's fair to say that her server, she cultivated a dangerous environment for minors, I would say. The fact that adults are constantly sexual in spaces that are like, open and anyone could access. The fact that, yeah, the NSFW room was made purely just for their favorite moments of Stockholm, or the fact that there was the links that were posted in all access areas. It's like, yeah, no, that's not a good place for, if you should just make it 18 plus. Their double down excuse was it's just like them using Twitter just blindly, which is just dumb because there's a difference between a directed community versus, someone just scrolling through Twitter isolated. There's not a direct engagement with like two people that way. It's not like that at all. Like the community has like a lot more like, engagement like normally than like it just fucking scrolling on Twitter, in the fucking dark, dude. Okay, come on. But yeah, I've been very fair with what I've seen though. It's still insane, and I don't like that she's doubled down on it though. So yeah, fuck me.
Psy who don't give a flying fuck that Lily is an active and offending pedophile on the internet. They and only want to talk about how she doesn't understand children's shows, like, the 42-year-old understands children's shows. Mind you, again, even Lily's like a decade younger than Psy, which is fucking pathetic. Like, congratulations. You are old enough to almost have grandchildren in some cases, and you understand children's shows that are no longer on the air better than the active.
I don't know about the
pedophile on
grandchildren, bro.
I tip my hat to you, sir, I guess. Someone like that doesn't need to know what's in Stockholm. They don't need regular access to Stockholm. They don't need to go back and look over Stockholm and the child porn that is Stockholm to then laugh about the sex scenes within the child porn with their buddies on the internet. Like, that's not something that people like Psy need to be doing, and with somebody trying to caveat that as, oh, but they were just, doing the same thing June the King did, or you did, or blah, blah. No, honey, no. Because none of us went around going, ha ha ha, the sex scenes in the child porn are so badly written that I've read them over enough times to know that. Steal my fucking joke about the fucking urinary tract infection or the yeast infection, whichever one you want to use, because I did both of them. And then act like that's raising awareness? Honey, no. That's you enjoying the material. But hate reading is still hate reading. It's like hate fucking is still hate fucking. You're still enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
It's just, it's laughable. The lengths people will go to defend this shit because they just want to be able to sit and laugh at it instead of taking it seriously.
She's pretty on point with the
Because
size
people are
stuff.
very
I haven't really had
uncomfortable
much
with the very
issue.
real conversation that needs to be had and continue to be had in the forefront of shit in terms of like, pedophiles, child groomers, and predators online. That like they don't want to. They don't want to have the conversation. They want to be able to sit back and laugh at the expense of other people, and then be able to pat themselves on the back at the same time, going, "I did activism."
Check the hard drive, yeah.
Jeffy Eppy would be proud. Oh, she gets a Coke Lace blunt for Christmas then. Oh God, no! She doesn't deserve a Cocoa Puff. Give that bitch fentanyl. Watch her fucking twitch, convulse, and fucking choke on her own vomit.
Yeah? So you want her to
I don't know,
die.
how much fentanyl you gotta
Wow,
give an
that's
elephant
pretty
to take
fucked
out?
up.
Oh, Courtney, that's fat shaming. Sai makes fun of her own weight. She opened that door. Sai's made it very fucking clear that making fun of her weight is literally a no big deal. So like, fuck that heifer. Except don't fuck that heifer. You might catch mad cow disease.
Yeah, no, like, yeah, I know you can be a grandparent at 42. That's just super fucking unlikely. That's insane. Is this a Stockholm fan fiction? I know very little about it, but like from my understanding, they thought it was like CP or whatnot, and like well, they classified as CP. From what I heard, I guess it would be classified as written CP or something like that. Fuck me. It's insane to me.
it is insane that you would classify it as such and then post it on the public platforms. That was something I criticized before. So having grandkids would imply that she even gets later has enough money to adopt or raise them. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunate base take. You will catch mad cow from Psy. Gulps.
Yeah, I've missed this.
You did, buddy.
That ought to be then.
Let's speed you up a little
Coke
bit.
is much too good for the likes of that bitch. Courtney, you shouldn't say Coke is good. People get addicted to it for a fucking reason, okay? Also, very likely, like this close to getting like diagnosed, very likely got ADHD. So stimulants in my brain equals good times.
Yeah.
I am more normal on stimulants than I am off them, which is funny because I smoke a shitload of weed, which is actually depressant.
You're just sharing everything like it's a journal. Fuck me.
Saying, of course, I'd rather they ride into a wood chipper, but I'll settle for Lily and her ilk being marooned somewhere. If you fuck side, get both mad cow disease and prairie madness. Ugh. Plus, your dick will probably fall off, or whatever you stick in there is probably gonna get like necrosis. Just say goodbye to that appendage altogether.
Bye.
Like again, I'm pretty sure more women would like express like more women would rather tell people that they volunteered willingly and happily for a donkey show in Tijuana than like admit there was sexual contact anywhere in there.
Fuck me. It's a lot of just
drama.
banter.
Oh, her fucking Twitter's gone and she retreated back to the echo chamber that is Tumblr, which I thought was really, really, really funny. Little Miss, I've done so much, and like back when she was like back when me and her were still going back and forth, and she was fucking trying to chirp to everybody and in my face that I've done so much damage to Lily, and I've raised so much awareness, and I've done this and I've done that. There's fucking by the end of it getting caught in her own fucking bullshit too many times by like other people just blatantly seeing her own behavior fully on display and like proudly on display. She retreated back to her fucking Tumblr and started saying shit like, fuck anybody who says I have a responsibility with my platform to like raise awareness or do this, that, or the other thing. It's like, but I thought like the only reason people talk about you raising awareness is because you bragged about how much you did. The only reason people held you accountable for like not doing shit was because you bragged about how much shit you were gonna do. You and your little fucking butt buddy Anthony there, while the two of you are like riding a double-ended dildo, bragging about how much fucking shit you've done when all you did was pay, like literally raise the fucking revenue of a goddamn pedophile and hand feed her more victims.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Will you be on stream around 8 p.m. your time? I don't know what time is it right now, Natalie, for you. A fair exchange. I get orgasm, you get necrosis. Basically this. Okay, listen, there's a Stephen King series called The Dark Tower, and it follows a character called Roland Deschain. He's like a descendant of King Arthur, essentially, in like a really roundabout way. And he's a gunslinger. He got guns. He real good with the guns. He real fast with the guns. He kill out people with the guns. And there's one of the books in the series has him find this demon. This is so beautiful. Finds this demon that he sets out to find this demon. I guess like there's a lot of shit that happens in the series. It's Stephen King. It's all very complicated, and the entire story encompasses like most, if not all, of his books in like its own fucking cinematic kind of universe. So Roland ends up face to face with this demon woman that is just like. You guys know vor imagery, like the shit that like vor people who are into vor draw.
What
like,
the
aftermath
fuck
of it.
are you
She's
on
described
about?
as basically that. And she's got like a demon baby inside of her. And the way Roland decides to deal with this demon baby and this fucking massive vorish hulking thing of a creature is to like shove one of his rifles up her gunt and fire. And after knowing Sai and watching her like just swell into this like enormous hulking mass of a fucking problem, like just demon problem, I can only think of that fucking scene. It comes to mind so fucking much.
She just keeps sounding like she's
right up to
fucking
her.
crying.
That's certainly creative. I love the way Stephen King writes when there's no children involved. Like some of his earlier work had really weird scenes and descriptive imagery regarding children, and I don't fucking like it. I don't like the implications that means. But like, goddamn, the man is a wordsmith. He can just evoke imagery against your own fucking will. That man will describe things and make you.
Great story writer, but the children gangbang scene didn't really enjoy it. But everything else,
See it clearly whether you wanted to or not. And that's a talent, I have to say. It's a fucking talent. It's certainly creative. Well, you see, the guns themselves they're pistols. They're like old fucking like wood metal fucking not flintlock.
No one
but times
cares. No one
King
cares.
Arthur's sword than just. And I have mainly twisting, widely encompassing. Kid in a box.
Okay.
Oh, lordy. Ruins my day for fucking. I was scrolling through YouTube a couple like last week or something, scrolling through my fucking main page, and there was a Moist Critical video that popped up, and it was a video about this chess guy who's like an absolute like dickwad and prick of a human being. And like,
Moist Critical video on Courtney Peet.
Drunk version of like Ray Romano. This pompous is his character on the show.
Okay. So, yikes.
That's funny.
Anthony Gag Machine, yikes.
And they both say the same thing too. Now that there's been like a year of detachment between the three of us, me and the two of them, they both said the same things of like, oh, I would have helped Courtney, I would have done this, I would have given Courtney money, I would have like done this, that, and the other thing if she wasn't the way she was. Excuse you? Pretty sure I remember when I was still speaking with both of them when I was inside server that I was without heat for a while, and I was talking about it quite extensively because it came up a lot on my streams and like just in conversation and shit. And we're on good terms then. You didn't do shit. I mean, if you got money to send me, put it where your mouth is. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, didn't.
Yeah, because there was like a stream where like you got like a cut of the donos, or like you were supposed to, and then like you just kind of like left the server when like Lily responded. I don't know why you did that though. That's very bizarre, but yeah.
I mean, you both gave money to Lily openly and without even fucking asking or being on good terms with her. You know, you'll offer like Anthony himself will offer Lily like $700.
Ace, she live. She currently looks like a Danganronpa character. I'm begging you to take a look.
What? What do you mean she's live? Are you talking about Courtney Peet being live right now? There's no way.
Money, so the idea of me having my own money, it was like, oh fuck yeah,
Oh,
sign
she is
me up,
live.
buddy. And then I was Baker Tim Hortons overnight, and fucking it was quiet, and there's barely any people, and I was away from my fucking family, and I got to make food. And
Let's say
I loved
hi.
It was great. It was fantastic.
6 currently watching. I could be hidden from the channel.
I was like one of the youngest people in my school to have a fucking job, and every time people would be like, "Oh my god, you work!"
She looks like an anime character.
I loved everything about it. And the freedom it fucking gave me. I remember the first time I spent $70 on a pair of knee-high Converse. My mother lost her shit.
Oh, I appear.
Because my parents, I don't think they expected me to get a job, or if they expected me to get a job, I don't think they expected
What is she
me
talking
to, like,
about?
do anything with my money. But I made really fucking decent money for like a 14 to 17-year-old with no bills to pay, and like my father talked himself into a corner my entire childhood into not being able to charge me for fucking bills because
she's still venting just randomly.
my
dude.
father
What the
came
fuck?
from like a fairly well-off family. Like they're not rich, but they had a very comfortable fucking life. And to the point
Well, I
where
appear in her chat.
But like my grandfather, my father's father, could afford to not charge his children
Yeah, see?
like money for bills as long as they were in like and his only stipulations were as long as you're in school or like you're going to like as long as you're in like public school, and if you decide to go into college afterwards, you're not going to have to pay rent here. Like I'm not going to charge you bills. So my father spent like mine and Lily's entire childhood bolstering about that and how that was so great, and that's what he was going to do with us. So once I started working and I was still in school, I was like, well, you're not going to charge me for bills.
Dude, she's like
because you
ignoring
already
me
set
right
that
now.
up
What the
yourself.
heck?
You know, all the money that I lost to taxes, I was getting back at the end of the year because you don't pay taxes under the age of 18 in Canada. Like it comes off of your paycheck, but you get all of it back in your tax return. So like the entire time I was working while living at my father's house, I also wasn't paying taxes. Fucking and I had all this basically I had all this disposable income, and he fucking hated it. Both my parents fucking hated it. And you know, being 30 years old and shit now, I get it because yeah, the beauty of the fucking gift that it is to not have bills and obligations
Dude.
and having all of your income being disposable.
What is she even
That is
saying?
a gift nobody understands until it
The
is
one time I
fucking
want her to
gone.
read chat, dude.
I used to hear all the time when I was young, youth is wasted on the young, and I never understood it. I'm like, that makes no sense. How's it wasted? How's youth wasted on the young? It's literally for the young.
Dude, I'm like
And then
seeing
I
all
got
her
old and I
chat.
realized, oh, okay, yeah, it's because you really do not understand the joy.
She's really just
the
ranting.
sheer joy
How long she been live?
life would have
About an hour?
if bills and responsibilities and obligations were
Holy
not a
Hera,
factor.
I'm still here.
I honestly, Mark, I don't know. I guess he expected me to get overwhelmed, or like, because I was such a rule following, hoop jumping, I'm gonna make life easy for you, kid.
Dude,
I guess he was
I'm
expecting
being
me to like
ignored.
give him my money or offer to pay bills or some shit. But
Get
no,
her in
bitch, I
call.
turned around and I bought myself clothes. I bought myself shoes. I pre-ordered video games out the
Dude.
ass. I bought myself game systems.
This is
I
maddening.
gave myself everything that I knew he would not want to or could not afford to give me as my father.
Dude,
And
this
as, like, a
this is
14-year-old child.
heartbreaking.
He kept telling me, when you have your own
Courtney.
money, you can buy your own things. And I had my own money, so I bought my own things. And it pissed him off to no end because he had
Courtney.
like 2 children to raise and a wife and a mortgage and a car.
No one
and
notices.
a fucking 40-hour-a-week
Those
job
are your
to go
fucking
to
money.
and responsibilities as an adult and no time to enjoy the disposable income he tried to have while as I was a child and had all the time in the world to just play with free fucking money. He hated it, and I get it, but he still took it out on
Let's
me,
see if I'm
which was
still in chat. I
absolutely
don't know.
fucking childish. Like, you're an adult, sir. Grow the fuck up. Yeah, well, that was the thing. Like, my father very unfortunately established
Did she just
within,
ignore
like,
me?
as a child that, like, what's yours is yours. What you earn is what you earn.
Yeah, I am
Your
still
money is
appearing
your
in her
money,
chat.
and
She's
if,
just
like,
ignoring me.
everything that in the house was his because he bought it, so he got to control it.
Stop
and he
ignoring
got
me.
to
We all
decide
see
how
your
it was
chatting
used, and
moving.
this, that, and the third.
I gotta say something
So,
even more.
why wouldn't that transfer to me and my own?
Actually, hold on. She's looking at
I'm
chat.
wishing I got a job as a teen. God, I just wish I learned to be better with money.
No, she's ignoring me. She's ignoring me. What the hell?
Makes me mad because I have a cousin who's in a situation they legit take her money.
Dude,
Now, the only, like,
she's reading
the
every
only
other
time
person
I
besides
agree
me.
with, like, if you're a parent, you're charging
Dude,
your kid
this is
rent.
so...
If your kid's over the age
Why
of
does she use
19,
light mode? It makes me turn
okay,
gay.
if they're just not in
Yikes.
school,
This is messed up.
or
Dude, I
if-
feel
if
so...
they're younger,
This is such a
and
one-sided
with
relationship,
their,
dude.
like, knowledge
What the hell?
and obviously like a certain amount of their consent, you're taking the money with the understanding and promise that it's like being saved to provide a future because like it's
Now
a
I
good way
kinda
to
wish.
teach kids when they're younger but still able to make
What do
money
I do?
about like
What's the
budgeting and shit,
move?
because even if they're not taking all of it, if
I kind of like want
once
to
they
just let this
become-
roll
once they start to
and then come back to see if
expect
she said
the
anything.
amount of money that's coming off, say, to be saved, like as their money comes in, or once per month, or once per year, or whatever, as like this sort of
Dude.
establishes like the routine of just okay.
Because I don't want to
may
just get a
have this
reaction.
amount in like
Right? I don't want to just get a reaction, right? I don't want to, because I could just easily just go like, Beckett owns you, right? But like, I want to do more. I want to do more. Okay? I want to do more. All right? Something that will warrant something based, but I don't know.
phone. So I
I'm
went
thinking.
wild, buck wild, and it basically got to the point where money started burning a hole in my pocket. Like if I have it, I have to spend it. I'm out of that for the most part now. I'm so much better with money. Than
She's
I
being
used to be.
racist, dude. What the
but-
fuck?
Yeah. Nope, she's in school and still a minor. Yeah, see, and again, unless it's like
It's this ace
you're-
face
and I
guy.
imagine it
It's
sounds like
Fembro,
it's
no.
not, but
No,
unless it's like a
Fembro.
situation where it's
Don't
like,
do it.
yeah, we're gonna
Don't
take,
do
we're gonna take
it.
a good portion of the money and like fucking put it away from
KP
you.
owns you.
So that one, you do learn how to budget.
I'll
with
let
the amount,
Beckett
like,
know
with-
she's
with
live.
a lesser amount of money than you actually do have, and like two,
Dude.
you have something to fall back on if something happens.
I want her to cope about me.
Who the fuck is this A space guy? Where? A space yar yar. Who's that? Hi, buddy. Who? Who's hi A space? Who are you?
Wait, she's gonna see
I
him
remember
live.
nobody, guys. I'm like, I got the HD autism.
No,
I don't
you-
remember
you-
names.
you guys
I
are
only
so-
really remember
you're
faces
so
and voices,
fucked up,
and half
bro.
y'all use a fucking avatar. Oh my god! I have the funniest thing to talk about. Let me smoke this bowl.
No. Fuck. She doesn't remember me. I feel so heartbroken. I feel so heartbroken. Dude. Dude, no. 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 No.
Hey, we got people showing up. What's up?
Guys, chill, guys, chill. Chill, guys.
Can I get some more coffee? 'Cause I
Chill.
can't.
Fucking
So-
chill.
That's
Chill.
fun because like things are just gonna get juicy right now.
Chill.
So I got.
Everybody, fucking
This
chill.
isn't like YouTube
I'm just
comments,
seeing if she says
because, like,
anything of
fuck it,
note.
it's my channel.
Okay.
I get to put
Chill.
what shows up is what I want it to, bitch.
Just
Fight
fucking
me.
chill.
I had first fight. Someone should like leave this big fucking I don't know, novel of a comment and threw in the middle of it. If you delete this comment, it's proof that you
Dude.
can't take criticism.
Dude.
Sure, bitch. Anyway, delete. Fucking like, don't fucking challenge me. Are you kidding me? You think you're doing something? You're admitting you can't take criticism. I'm okay with you thinking that. Bye.
Oh, please don't give me
Oh,
a
I couldn't
membership.
handle money. I
Please
just
don't
had
give me a
free money to
membership. I
spend,
swear to God,
essentially. That's what I was
please.
pissed off about.
No, 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 no,
Oh,
no,
it
no,
burned
no,
a
no,
hole
no.
in my
Thank God.
pocket.
Thank God. Thank
Oh,
fucking
large
God.
bong. Oh, honey, that's not even
Thank
close.
God.
This is the smallest bong that I use.
You think she remember you for the
Oh,
streams that
thank
were
you,
such a
Mark.
big deal?
Like any smaller,
would
and
think
the bong
so.
kisses me, and I
Maybe
don't
she's just
fucking
doing a
like
bit.
that. Some people have bongs that are like this tall. I'm like, how do you do that? I get French kissed every time, and I can't stand that.
If she forgot
So anyway, so yeah,
I
the
got
first
this.
of all, the funniest thing was this comment started with like, "Oh, if you delete this comment, it's proof you can't accept criticism." I'm like, cool. You keep believing that, buddy." Next, and somewhere else, while I was like skimming through this fucking novel, was you didn't take enough time away from the internet to work on yourself. You should take more time to work on
Let's
yourself.
see if we can
and
secure
blah,
the
blah,
interview,
blah,
guys.
Blah blah. And it's like both of you assume I one took time and two that I was working on myself.
Okay.
Nah, bitches, I was busy.
Let's see.
I didn't take
Maybe
time
Connor was
away
right about
from the
weed.
internet. I just wasn't live streaming. I
Okay.
just didn't let and I shut my Twitter down from being like,
So yeah.
free entertainment.
Yeah.
For
I'm gonna see if I can get an
kids.
interview, man. Maybe she'll remember me.
I'm making a video about stuff that you're involved in. Would you be open to an interview? Yeah, if you fucking pay me. $50 a question. Moving on. Yeah, so I wasn't taking time to work on myself, bitches. I was busy. I got an actual life to fucking live, and I only do this when I decide I have the time for it. I don't bend over backwards or break my fucking neck trying to be on here. I'm not that relevant. I don't fucking pretend to be. Working on yourself, girl. The fuck? I know, right? The
Dude.
audacity.
Fucking running already.
You don't need to work on perfection. Fuck.
Dude, she's already
Randall's
fucking
in the internet
running.
telling me what you should do with your paid internet is funny. I know, right? Isn't that great? And then someone else tried to. This is
Dude.
another comment that I just deleted.
Dude,
I think it was
this is
hidden
so
by YouTube
cooked.
to begin with, which was
This
really
is-
funny.
Dude,
And it
fucking
was,
airball.
trying to tell me that I was talking about having a partner, and that's funny
Dude.
because
Fucking
as
airball with
docs
the
on me
interview.
confirmed months ago, I was dumped by my boyfriend, and he was on Kiwi Farms telling people that I don't shower, just like KP, and then what is with you nasty
Okay.
bitches and not showering.
Okay.
And I deleted that
Look.
because like I'm just gonna respond to this. in
I'm
video
gonna
format
let her
and I'm
chill.
brutalized. I don't
Okay, you guys, if she says anything about me, just let me know, and we'll report on the scene. Okay, we're gonna go back to her coverage. Dude, she fucking airballed me, dude.
plus I think he said ad revenue, just to cover a video on Evangelion. And that was like relatively believing that she was a pedophile at that point. We were apparently so
Maybe
close that
Ivy.
he assumed I knew all the details of his sexual assault, and yet I didn't get a fucking dime. Where's my money, bitch? Fucking pay me. And then the Saber thing happened, and a whole bunch of people came asking me questions. Because they like, I don't know, everyone's got themselves convinced that I'm like running KP's show somehow because like I absolutely have the time and desire to fucking do that. Like all over the place, they were asking me questions, like asking if I wanted to like give my opinion on the fucking video, show her response video, or like answer questions about whether or not we were talking, or how much involvement I did or didn't have in like any of her fucking videos, and like all these other things. And like every fucking response was like, fucking pay me. $50 at least.
We
a
need
question.
clips of her destroying
Price goes up, the
gates.
more fucking the more information you're trying to get out of me.
No, unironically, pay me for an interview also. Anyway, my boyfriend dumped me. No, unironically, she's just fucking destroying herself for no reason. What the hell? Dude, you know what? I'm many things, all right? People call me many things, but they never call me unfair, okay? I did try to reach out for an interview. You guys saw live, and she rejected it. And now I'm heartbroken.
I don't do shit for free. You can't, well, sorry, I fuck for free when I want to, but like I don't answer questions for free. You missed the Q&As. They were like 2 years ago on my fucking channel. That's when I was answering questions for free. Not anymore, man. Y'all want to act like my fucking time and my fucking words are so important to y'all's entertainment and y'all making a fucking bank. Pay me. I ain't a court jester. I'm a private contractor. You want shit from me? Fork up the cash. And fucking don't worry, princess, your alpha will protect you. Fuck ass. Can't believe Anthony Gagamegan has a wife. Listen, lots of things can be bought on the internet, okay? Trump has a fucking wife, okay? It's called a mail order bride. And the man likes to brag about how much money he has. I wouldn't be surprised if he bought himself a wife just to be like, I have a wife.
Lol.
Sorry, dude. Do you know what happens in marriages?
WIV.
The fucking sex dies. You have a wife, so you ain't fucking. I mean, you literally spend all of your time watching a pedophile, tracking a pedophile, watching.
Clip it for the 9-hour comprehensive video. The issue is I'm not even lying. I actually am making a video on her. All right, like that is actually one of the planned projects. That's the funniest part about it. And she just fucking threw that away. That's the funniest part about it. Fuck me.
Watching kid shows and, you know, associating and hanging out with someone who reads like child porn in their spare time. You ain't fucking that bitch. She ain't fucking you. She's fucking somebody else for damn sure. Somebody balls deep inside that pussy and it ain't you, my friend.
Why should you fucking keep going?
Ain't the father. No, again. If his bitch is pregnant, it ain't his. DNA test that shit, bro.
Wait, for real? Hold on. Hold up. Ring ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding.
Actually get there, so like, I don't know, maybe you showed your hand a little too hard, Fennec, by insisting I said something
Oh, she
that
is.
wasn't even fucking part of the conversation. But somehow that's proof, right? That's proof that I'm a pedophile. Considering I literally swing so wildly in the opposite direction in terms of like my actual interests, that I date and am only interested in men inappropriately older than me.
Dude.
I consider people my age to be basically too fucking young to even view as a sexual fucking being. 20-year-olds are fucking children.
Yeah, why engage with the fucking
I used to say I
14-year-old?
had a crush on Sabrina Carpenter until I
15.
found out how old she was, and I went, oh my god, that's a child! Now I just enjoy her fucking lyrics, because they're just, oh my god, lady, what are you doing?
Okay.
Who even starts a conversation like that? I don't know, the same people also say that I fought with this kid's mom over, like, my interaction with the kids, which is just wildly fucking untrue. One, I didn't fight with this kid's mom.
No, you're just annoyed.
I had a Discord conversation that this other adult that I was speaking to, you know, chose to be a part of, okay? We had a conversation about somebody else who was grooming her daughter, who had tried to groom me when I was fucking young, okay? Or with the same fucking pig. I don't know if it's a group of people that have this fucking information.
Nobby, bro.
It was the same name, it was the same picture,
What's
the
up,
same
buddy?
tactics. And the kid had already tried to tell their mother about it. Their mother kept brushing it off. And, like, I fucking literally asked to talk to her fucking mother and be like, listen, here's what's going on. Here's who I am. And you have every right to just hang up this call now. And, like, I would not fucking... I would not blame you. I wouldn't hold it against you. I'd probably do the same in your position. This is probably the weirdest thing that's ever happened to you. But, like, this is actually pretty serious, and, like, this is what's actually going on, and I don't know how
I don't
much
think
she's
Sabrina
told
Carpenter
you, but
was a
here's what
child.
she's told me, and I really do urge you to just, like, actually take this seriously. And then, yeah, so... That was in no way me fighting. With
Ace
the
Space has
woman
wabi
over,
sabi, dude.
Whether or
I'm
not
so
I was
cooked.
I got to talk to her daughter. This was me talking to another adult, going, "Listen, your kid's
Dude,
being
she's gonna pull up my
targeted,
channel and see her
I don't
live.
know if
Like, get the
they're
fuck
comfortable
out of here,
telling
man.
you everything, but like, here's everything they told me, and I already have experience with this
This is so
particular
cooked.
person because they fucking targeted me years ago when I was younger." So, yeah, that got twisted 9 ways from fucking Sunday.
Are you gonna ignore
Because
Nobby
after that
13?
conversation, the fucking, the kid's
Yikes.
mom tried to, like, shut down her communication with, like, practically anybody online, and she kept, like, finding ways around it. And I didn't put a stop to it on my end like I should have at the time. Why didn't I? I don't know, I just fucking didn't. Oh, why didn't I? Because I'm not that this defends it. I should have put a stop to it. I just didn't. Because I figured, well, if she's gonna be, if this kid's gonna be fucking, skirting rules and putting themselves in danger anyway, better me than fucking someone who's gonna prey on them.
What?
Because,
What?
contrary to what a handful of people on the internet would like to believe,
Might as well be me.
fuck kids.
Might as well be me that I've been put in danger too instead of somebody else. The fuck? The fuck would say that line?
I was 18 trying to mac on someone who I thought was my age, found out he was
What are you
17. And I
doing?
went, "Ugh,"
What are you doing?
and
Ace, turn off the
immediately
live,
just,
quick.
like,
Run. She might try to
from
bong
that
water
moment
you.
on, it was like, oh no,
No.
you are so unattractive. Like, I caught the ick. You were just so unattractive in my eyes now.
What the fuck?
Why would you entertain this topic with that kid, though? Well, fuck. Am I late?
You good?
Did you burn out, you son of a... Thank you. Why would I entertain that topic with this kid, though? I mean, it's a good question. Why? Because... fucking... I was in over my head with a bunch of fucking pumped up ideas of I can help people, and around that question was when I realized, hold the fucking phone, this is going too damn far. And like
Dude.
literally right after that, I pulled way the fuck back on a lot of things.
Bro.
Because,
That's...
yeah, I was still coming out the gate swinging with shit about Lily, and fucking I was in the mindset of like, I'm gonna do absolutely everything and anything I can to fucking help people, and I'm not gonna turn anyone away. And like, yeah,
Bro.
once it like fucking that's a stupid way to approach things because it bites you in the fucking ass, and it bit me in the fucking ass, and as soon as it bit me in the fucking ass, when I was like, wow, this is going farther than really I need to let it to. This is the no.
Do you know
more,
why
no
it's
more.
the issue?
And I fucking put a stop
Or do you
to it
only
at
think
that
it's an
point,
issue just because
and took a very
you got
hands-off
flack for
approach
it?
At that point, I was like, I'm not accepting fucking DMs from my.
The fuck?
I'm not as accessible as I used to be anymore.
The hell?
So, why? At the time, because it seemed like it seemed like an alright idea at the time, and yeah, it obviously wasn't, but
Dog.
it's still not me instructing a child on how to masturbate, because no, first of all, instructing people on how to masturbate is just not my gig, and second of all, that's a child. Literally just repeating verbatim what I learned in health class about how people are different and experiences are wildly different for everybody, and that includes sex, and it doesn't have to be in this one specific way for everybody all the time, and it's literal for like fucking what a fucking nurse would tell you if you're a child asking that question, because I literally spat out the same answer that was given to my fucking age group when the kids in my class were asking the same questions anonymously to the nurses. Why did you answer the question? Because I had the answer available.
Dude. But that is so insane.
It was just a question. I
So-
wasn't sitting there thinking that somebody was trying to like prompt this kid into messaging me shit in hopes of getting like some damning screenshot while they try and talk me into a corner.
So you know that it's obviously they're a child, so it's already like, bad to
Putting a
engage.
kid around and talking him.
But you still give them
to
sex
such
ed
bad- I don't know if I'm ready,
evident
though.
like
Okay.
advice? What the fuck?
I'm not asking for permission about it. It's done and over with now. I ain't asking for forgiveness. I ain't fucking.
Bro.
I ain't defending it. I'm just not letting people say it is what it wasn't.
Ask Witch in chat. What the fucking, like, where did the fucking, Yeah, actually, I will.
In that scenario, it's a simple. Wait, what? A simple no for me would have been enough. I think. Oh yeah. Well, if I go back and redo it, I wouldn't fucking do it. That goes without fucking saying. I'm not sitting here going, I made the best choice possible and I'd do it again. Like, fucking, like, I sit there and most of my fucking shit that I'm not ashamed of and sit there going, I'd do it again. I don't give a fuck what you think. I made a
Okay.
choice. It turned out not to be the best fucking choice.
What the
I wouldn't
fuck?
make that choice again. I understand people are not happy with that choice, with the choice
I
that
heard
I made,
Ace was
and that they
sweeping
have
for
feelings
Courtney.
about it. That's
No.
perfectly fucking reasonable.
This is the closest I'm gonna get to a live
It's
interaction with her.
still not me grooming a child, though. It's still not me instructing somebody on masturbation, though. Aerospace, I told you, $50 a question.
Aerospace, $50 a
You
question.
still have minors interacting with your content.
You're
though.
sweeping.
Okay, so like, go talk to.
So
YouTube.
you won't answer any question I have because it's just you can't explain it. $50 a question. Is this woman insane? You got to be kidding me,
Not because say I'm not attracted to people you're younger than me.
dude.
I don't know. I don't gotta sit here and spend my
Oh
time convincing
my
a bunch
God.
of people that I'll never meet that I'm something
Dude,
I'm not.
she
I'm
called
good.
me aerospace.
Think what you want.
No.
It doesn't change my life at all. Look, I sit
What
here
the fuck?
unscathed, unharmed, while multiple people believe that I groomed a child and I'm
I don't
interested
think
in children.
that you're a groomer necessarily. I'm just asking for your thought process why you thought this was fucking okay. The fuck?
I'll smoke another cigarette. I'll get some more fucking free work done on my teeth. You know, it's okay.
What the
The
fuck?
world still spins. Life goes on.
So I really can't be the one asking questions because you won't engage.
Think what you like.
Holy fuck. Did she like look at my content or something and then found out?
You can't trust people on YouTube. They always lie about their age. Also, like, am under no obligation other than checking the no, it's not made for kids box.
Well,
to, like,
100% of you
do
lost there,
anything
bro.
about
Yeah.
it.
Dude, this is going to the
I also
documentary.
don't go out of my way to make my content particularly
Yeah, it's like-
appeal to children.
I tried asking questions to the infamous Courtney Peet, and then she said every question is $50 worth. Running. Just going away from responsibility and accountability. I tried to reach out like a good commentator, and she still ran.
Games.
I'm
That
not spending
don't,
fucking $50.
Wish they put this much energy into actual preds, right? Someone else got their fucking panties in a twist because they're trying to they're like, oh, you have to provide proof that fuck off.
L light.
Even my light can't handle this bullshit. Oh, you can see all the little freckles when I turn the light off though.
Ew. How's it look worse?
No! Work.
Fuck, man.
Oh, it's the plug. That's what it was. Okay. Someone else got their panties in a bunch because I said I need to provide proof because I accused Beckett of being a pedophile. No, I didn't. The other fucker.
No, you just accused him of being a
I
rapist.
said he's predatory. I called him a predator. I used the word grooming. It's not my fault that your mental correlation with the word always goes to child. You can prey on adults. You can prey on people in your own age group. You can groom people in your own age group. You can.
Yeah, Ivy. Don't ask how much he sent to Yen at this point. I would do it all over again before I give her a fucking penny. Are you kidding me?
We're not saying you groom someone. It's just odd how not careful you are. Okay, sure. Lots of people are saying that I groomed someone. So stipulate who "we're" is in your sentence there. If you're gonna claim a collective, then you best know what the fuck you're talking about, because plenty of people call me a groomer and a pedophile.
Proof? Proof?
It's about how it's just odd how not careful you are. Oh, you mean 2 years ago when I first fucking started this and I wasn't expecting as much attention as I had? Oh, I fumbled the ball for a fucking minute and I answered a question a lot of people are not.
You gave
comfortable
sex ed
answering.
evidence.
Oh, big fucking whoop, you'll get over
You
it.
gave sex ed education right directly to a minor. That's not fumbling the ball. Are you kidding me?
They carry it around like
The
fucking,
fuck?
like I'm doing it to this day. Like it's
What
something
the
I
hell?
sit there and go like, I'm proud of doing that, and you should be okay with me doing it. It's a good thing that I did, and that's how you should talk to people.
Dude.
No, I'm just not gonna fucking cry and weep over the fact.
Yeah, you know what?
people have
Fuck it.
feelings.
Fuck this bitch.
Hey, Bridget. Who's we, right? Who's we? Even my fucking light can't put up with the bullshit.
Dude.
I literally get called a fucking child groomer and a pedophile about comment section, honey. Where have you been? Giving sex advice is a casual fumble. Again, $50 a question, my guy.
Keep running. Keep running. Keep running.
This shit ain't getting answered until fucking I get money. Maybe don't give sex advice to kids? Question mark. That's not your place? Question mark. That's pretty weird. Question mark. 5, 10, 15. $150. Is there a reason you won't answer an ace-based question? He seems like a reasonable guy based on our time in because money. Pay me, ho. Just because some people say this doesn't mean everyone thinks that, but suit yourself. Okay, and just because you don't say it doesn't mean, quote-unquote, we're not saying that, so just because I'm talking in fucking proverbial doesn't mean I'm speaking to you specifically.
Dude, I fuck her last
your
stream.
world revolves around
Fuck-
you, but
fuck
that's
her last
only
stream.
for you, honey. It's not my fault you talked yourself into a fucking corner with your own fucking wording.
As Wabi Sabi, you have to answer. Sai and Ant dick suckers are
Running, I
infiltrating this
guess.
place.
Okay, who's running?
I could tell you right now,
I'm
Market
right
Tree.
here.
I could tell you right now. I hate both of them.
It's not my
alright?
fault you're a fucking broke bitch.
And it's just more of like I just think that they're dumb. Sai, fuck her. Yeah, fuck me. She's so mean to aerospace. Oh,
Oh,
God.
is it the psychos? Are the psychos here? Is that who's here? Oh, joy. Joyous. Aw. Oh no, did I piss off your woobly again? Did your weeble wobble but not fall down? Where would said money go towards? Weed? Me! It would go towards me. You want answers from me? You want content from me that is like specifically dictated by your wording? Pay the fuck up! I strongly dislike Cy and Anthony, LMAO. Okay.
That wasn't to
Change the
you.
fact that our little psychos are here. Who was speaking to you, buddy?
Dude, none of these people are
Inflated
from
egos on these
Side
people,
Ant.
my god.
None of these people are from
no,
Side
no,
Ant.
honey,
You're
honey,
just
it's-
objectively wrong. You're just fucking objectively wrong.
It's psychos. They're psycho. They're size little cronies.
If you don't give
Psychos.
Yen money, then
It's
what's the sub button
wordplay,
you
you
do?
stupid fuck. Oh no, not the weed, LMAO, bro, what? Right? Like I had someone else comment on my last stream, this is your brain on drugs. I'm on like 3 different prescriptions from a doctor. Caffeine is a drug, nicotine is a drug, alcohol is a
This
drug.
is so
Lots of
cooked.
things are drugs. You're gonna need to be a little more specific there, pal. Try a little fucking harder. This isn't grade 2.
Fuck broken by Ace Space. Dude. I mean, I feel like it would be obvious
Aw,
at this
look
point.
how quick everyone is to prove they're not a little psycho. It's cute. It's cute. We killed my grandma. We killed my uncle.
See, it would be obvious that it's from my audience at this point. You guys are not slick at all.
Didn't you guys know we killed my uncle? Okay, anyway, I'm gonna turn the music back on. I gotta go rock a piss and
Dude.
get more coffee.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
buddy?
do more of this because this is fun. This is always so much fun for me. Enjoy yourselves. Oh, fuck your ad.
So much fun for me
I'll
when
be back.
I'm going against 1v4 people in my chat. She's literally running! She's running! She ran. She ran. All right, we go back. We go back. Just fucking made her run. Loser.
I mean, Trump has also thrown neck for Clinton. Trump also said he'd fuck his own daughter if she weren't related to him.
Okay, bro. What a beautiful time to come back
And
in on.
father. First of all, paternity test. Second of all, ain't nobody a father till that child comes out the womb alive and makes it out Sid's territory. Let's be quite honest. It's all temporary until then. what a lot of people don't realize, a lot of men too, because they don't actually go through it, is that like most people, especially if they're specifically trying for a child, will not say anything until the end of the first trimester, because like the likelihood for miscarriage in the first trimester is so exorbitantly high compared to the second and third trimester. So most people will not say anything until after the first trimester and is over, and they're sure that the pregnancy is stuck, right? Like they're not going to just like lose it before it's any sort of viable.
Nobby, chill. Chill, Nobby, chill. Dude, this Redis drummer person really wants me to check their DMs.
I fucking hate niggers.
Whoa.
Thank you. Hey, space.
Dude, this is so cooked. This is so cooked. This is so cooked, bro.
Or find out something that would cause them to terminate. Like if like they found out that like there's DNA markers for the brain to develop completely outside of the skull, and like it's just not a viable pregnancy, right? Or if it's like ectopic or something. So most people will like refrain from saying anything unless it's like specifically for attention until the end of the first trimester. And then at that point, you still, for a host of different reasons, both controllable and uncontrollable, you could just lose that child. Even up into the third trimester, you could just lose that child. And then what sucks is once you're in the third trimester, if you do lose if the pregnancy becomes non-viable, or like the child dies inside of you,
Are you
you
just
just gotta give birth to a whole
Are you fucking talking about like Ant's child potentially having a chance to die? The fuck?
ass dead infant. You have to do a whole post-mortem birth, including labor, including dilation,
Bro.
including pushing, and it's horrendous for women. So a lot of people will not even say anything depending on their pregnancy history until the child's actually born. Other people will make announcements and then go on to lose the pregnancy. Now, I'm not saying any of this hoping it happens. I'm just laying out the fucking reality of like what actually happens to not just your body, but like what happens, the shit that you face, and why most people going through pregnancy, most couples expecting a child, are so fucking stressed all the time. Because to be honest, it's very, very easy for a woman to just lose a child through no fault of her own, or her partner's.
Wait, her chatters are
Sometimes it
crashing
just
out.
happens.
Hold on. We did. Wait, is she back? She's back.
I wanted to create videos as
Party!
universal as
She
possible
ran.
that had no languge in them, so that anyone could.
She ran
interpret
chat
what
W.
was
She didn't run the
Ran
fuck.
and left the stream
Do sound
on.
effects.
Oh, fuck you,
I
Ad.
took it
Sorry, that's loud.
she ran.
Bitch, who's running? She ran chat W. Fuck you, eating chat like we on your side or some shit. Oh god, that's so funny. You guys are great. Like seriously,
Dude.
I don't get why they act like I'm so fucking important. Like, goddamn, I am one in over 8 billion people, not one of over 8 billion people. Calm the fuck down.
Dude, this is so cool.
Tell me you've never had the attention of a woman without telling me. That was another one that I got in the comments, which was really funny. It was it's weird how you think you assume that someone wants to fuck you, and then you talk about
She
them.
really is gonna.
Okay, I talked about him in one fucking stream.
Yes, Red, this is
The
live.
man literally had one of my tweets as his fucking his banner. Like my face is all over his fucking channel. I've seen less obsessive behavior on a fucking like TV show. Also, I'm not saying that Beckett wants to fuck me because he particularly finds me irresistible. I think he looks at every single woman in existence as fuck, bully, dominate, ugga monkey brain. I don't think I'm special. I think he thinks like that for every fucking female in the species. And probably like a portion of the men, but there ain't nothing wrong with, wanting to fuck dudes. It's
Dude.
the fact that he seems to view women as just like
Dude.
a fuckable piece of meat to dominate, and if they won't, then they're horrible, wretched spinsters. Like, I don't understand.
God, this is so dumb.
I'm not the one who sat there over 3 different streams calling me a whore.
And everyone would do it again.
But it's always really, really cute when, like, a man goes on and on and on and shows his own fucking obsession, and a woman dares to go, buddy, you looking a little obsessed there. Do you want to fuck me or something? And other people go, oh my god, what is wrong with you? You think everybody wants to fuck you? No, I just think some people want to fuck anything with a pulse, and like they show it in their interaction.
It really is the KP mentality.
Is this the guy who voiced Poseidon? Yes, it is. Yes,
Dude.
it absolutely is. I am so upset. His music has been on a fucking loop in my ear for like a week now. I love him so much.
Yeah, they look like elf ears, dude. Come on, bro.
Oh, where did they go? They ran, chat. W. Owner of my heart.
She thinks we ran, chat. She thinks we ran.
This is one of my favorites too. Could have stayed. But it's funny. I talk about my my sex life.
Damn it, we don't want you here.
I've insisted, like it's ridiculous coming out of my mouth. But Beckett spends God knows how long speculating on my sex life, and like that's not indicative of anything. It's weird how like the door never seems to swing both ways with these people.
I did. I said I the alpha never runs.
I, the alpha, never run. Don't you got a male Omega to go breed, you fucking bitch? This is the gayest shit I ever hear out of anybody's fucking mouth. I'm alpha. Alpha is a misconstrued conception of fatherhood, and bitch, you ain't never gonna impregnate nobody. But it's cute that you think you could. Fuck broken. Okay, whatever that means. I don't give a shit. Maybe.
No, we're just in our
I'm
chat.
using my free will to stay here. Hey man, it's your wasted time. You think about nothing but sex. Okay, sure. I mean, you of all people would know. You clearly have like the most like direct insight into me as a person.
Dude, this is so good.
I mean, I'm not the one who went on like a multitude of fucking screenshots and video time and fucking editing time to talk about somebody else's genitals.
Do you know what dog horse is?
God, just stay in a place where you're not wanted.
Dude.
I mean, hey, they're welcome to waste their fucking time there if they want. Fucking doors open to most. I don't discriminate. These hands are rated E for everybody, but don't bitch to me when you turn around and fucking regret it later because you wasted your time. It's the only way you get attention? Yeah. Yeah. It's like the closest to hate fucking you'll ever get. That's another $50 there, Ace.
She dodged dog warts.
Peak entitled energy, not gonna lie, kind of mid of y'all. It's very carrot energy. It's I'm gonna stay here and complain. Okay. You're welcome to it. Oh, I forgot of ads. Get an ad block recording. No. I'm fucking lazy.
Dude, Courtney Peet's not even gonna know who Parlo is.
Cute. Look, they're establishing their own community within our borders, chat. Isn't it adorable? Little babies. Oh no, I know your words. I know your word, Hailstorm.
Dude, this is so good.
If I wanted attention, I'd go to Twitter. I'm just curious about things. Alright.
Take a jag if you don't know what dog horse is. Bro.
Man, I ain't here to judge how you fucking spend your time and then you fucking post it somewhere where it's fucking visible, and then I can have an opinion. Well,
Dude,
no, I get to have an opinion because you're in my space.
see-
but my opinion is I don't care if you do what you fucking want.
You see, the problem is, I feel like no matter what question I ask, it's always going to
Thank
be,
you.
$50, please.
and obviously if I give $50, they're not going to answer it, right?
They're gonna be like, you wasted $50.
I know how this game works. Okay?
Creating their own civilization. That's adorable. Like, they're looking for signs, like, you know, like, or like early people when they're establishing fucking religion, where they're like, this is a message from our God, where they're like, take a drag from your cigarette if you don't know this, because I know I'm inevitably gonna take a drag from my cigarette, because I'm gonna smoke my fucking cigarette. It doesn't actually mean anything, but the little monkey brain's like, oh, our God has spoken, and it's kind of like, it's adorable, actually. It's close to worship. It's fucking cute.
Alright. Why did you tell a 15-year-old to sexually harass another 15-year-old?
Feels like one of those camps for
Try to get your
alphas,
mindset.
right? Where they're all like, you know, fucking each other without the condoms and saying homo. Which is fine, but like, total homo, guys.
Fuck. Hold up. Alright, this is how we fix it anyways. No,
This
trust.
is fun to watch.
No, I'm fixing my screen.
Your channel is very much public. Yeah, it is. Oh, another question, A-Space? That's another $50. Pay me, help.
Listen, I want to build you a Shopify store completely free, and I want to do it
Dude.
on a live stream. Literally, you click the link below. My brother Adrian and I.
Well, racist. Why? Because you don't realize black mold is a fucking thing? You think you hear the word black and your mind immediately goes to people? The word correlation would be absolutely fascinating if I were your therapist, but I'm not.
Dude, it's insane.
Getting off on this? Who's sexually attracted to things they find adorable? That's a very, like, pedo mindset you got there. Well, sorry, implied.
Dude. She's just gonna keep running.
That's $50.
It's so funny to watch the gears turn in their little heads.
She's not answering anything. She's not
All for
engaging.
little old me.
Oh, for a little
It's
old
like,
me.
what? I dare exist. I dare have an opinion. Oh no! So don't agree with it. Think I'm stupid and don't know what I'm talking about. Continue on with your life, I guess. Stay here if you want. Again, doors open, but
Courtney Peet, the female
I don't know
P.
what
Diddy.
you're expecting.
What chip are all pedophiles? Who the fuck is Tippy Tipples? who the fuck is Tippy Tipples, bro?
I think they're talking about Ooga Booga. Guess I've never heard of Neanderthals. Oh my god, honey, if you're gonna try and use my fucking government name, at least spell it right. There's only 2 E's, and it's in between the P and the T. You bitches never get it right.
Dude.
P. Diddy. Courtney is the female P. Diddy. Jeez.
So
Diddy's got money.
this is so bleak.
Space One. Okay. It's easy to win a 1-player game, guys.
Okay. Dude.
Guess I never heard of Neanderthals. I mean, like, Hailstorm, like, what do you expect from, like, a Cro-Magnon race?
Yeah, I'm about to, like, dip this chat. She's not engaging. No, my title is 100% right.
Just cause.
Dude, no, she's coming back. Infinite
I love
more
how it
streams.
went from, like, you talk about sex all the time to someone asking if I'm getting off. Like, who's the one thinking about sex? Ordered waffles or pancakes? Oh my god, no, Mark, you absolute deviant. French toast, motherfucker.
Dude, this is bleak.
Syrup, straight
What,
from
do I get, like, on
fucking
the
bottle.
abstract
I don't
account
know.
on my phone?
Whatever pisses people off more. I identify as a problem.
No, because then she'll
Get
just do, like,
over
the
it,
same
Or
sweep.
don't. I don't fucking care.
Yeah, I'm about to unironically dip.
I exist for my own fucking entertainment.
Yeah, buddy?
Berry Skittles or normal Skittles? Sour Skittles.
Dude. she's like hyper analyzing chat right now just
I
in
tried to make
case.
French toast and I think I accidentally pushed it. It's soaking bread in eggs and then frying the shit out of it.
She's keeping a super close eye on chat. She's very
Did you
bothered.
use a non-stick pan that was scratched to fuck?
She's looking for the next thing to mock, the next thing to act tough to.
Waffles because I have to fight for that. Man, there's no Waffle Houses in Canada, but like I'd absolutely work at one if they were there.
Dude.
Fuck yeah, finally an interesting. Like, people think because
Dude, what is this?
I'm just vehemently fucking against child predation is like, you know, literally anybody that's not a Neanderthal should be. And like called out my sister for like what I called her out for. People think I'm like some morally fucking righteous person, that I'm obligated to do certain things, or that I ever called myself an advocate for
I'm really
fucking
curious
other
to see them
people,
read
that I
bottom
act like I'm
feeders
an advocate
messages.
for other people. Like, nah, bitches. I just went, hey, here's some fucking shit, and then a bunch of people wanted to ask me questions, so I stuck around to answer questions.
What is this? Courtney, do you know who Hippleton is? You and him should be girlfriend and boyfriend.
Honestly, a
You
victim's
deserve each
only
other.
real fucking advocate is themselves. You can't depend on other people to advocate for you, because nobody's gonna advocate for you properly because they didn't go through your fucking experience. And yeah, when I read Emily's testimony, I vehemently fucking supported her in her own fucking shit.
Dude, I'm gonna do the ultimate rage bit.
I'm not sitting there going, I'm an advocate for
Say-
her. She herself didn't even say that Saber raped her. I'm the one who said it. I'm like, no, that's rape. I didn't even say it to her because I had no fucking communication with her. I had said it to other people and on stream about fucking her own statements and going, no, that's rape. Oh, the Ooga Boogas are still going. So you don't like CNC, but teaching kids to do sexual things to themselves is fine. Questions are $50 each. So. Gads. What? No, what, I can't even, that's like Special Olympics mental gymnastics right there. I can't even follow that. You groomed a child and then blamed it on a big YouTuber, scapegoated your own accusations on Saber Spark. What big YouTuber did I blame what on? And I think you mean scapegoated, not a scapegoated, because scapegoat, one word, is the phrase you're looking for. A scapegoat is not a fucking thing. You want to try that again in English? I don't know. And give me $50 fucking dollars, because I don't answer shit for free. Oh, look at them again, trying to find their little meanings from signs of their god. So desperate for a signal to be recognized. My god, this stream needs a fucking exorcism. This is the most fun I've had all night. Mark, what are you talking about? Oh, more Ooga Booga. Oh, they're trying so hard to communicate. They're trying to evolve, chat. Look at them go. We're witnessing history right here. It's like watching people see lightning in the sky for the first time clearly and thinking it's like Thor, God of Thunder, or some shit. No, nobody is given a predator money. I mean, Anthony gave Lily money, bragged about it even. Tried to act like it was some morally righteous thing of him to offer her not only send her actual money, but offer her $700+. But try again. Answer the waffle pancake question for free. But when you talk about kids, when you're talking to you, when you talking to kids about, fuck man, you guys need to learn how to type. You lock up behind a paywall, lol. Yeah, go back in the stream and get the fucking answers that I already fucking gave for free. Anything else you want, pay me. Almost like you're uncomfortable with the question, or almost like I don't fucking repeat myself. You want shit, work for it. If you don't want to work for it, pay me. It's a pretty simple concept. It's like literally how the world fucking works. I don't know what it's so hard for you to grasp. Hawaiian. Oh, hailstorm, you devil. I don't really have a favorite pizza. My favorite pizza is garlic fingers. Okay, because you want to answer the question, I'll make a statement. You did attempt to groom a child, you're running away from the fact. Cope more, you blue waffle bitch. Alright, if it makes you feel better thinking that way. Yeah, and get a real job. Okay, sure. Fun with that, guys. Again, here I sit, unscathed and unharmed. Somehow the world still turns. People still die and are fucking born in this very moment that we speak. And you've stated your opinion. Congrats. You have exerted your free will as a human being. Good job. You want answers? Fucking pay me. Oh, they're coming in with more. Literally has already answered the question and has answered the question on multiple streams, right? Let's form our own civilization. We do, we have. It's in the Discord. No, we're gonna skip that one. Oh, this is so fun. Dance, monkeys, dance! Entertain me!
You made your bed at 6 feet deep. Don't you hold your head, you'll get no grace from me. Now it's laid to rest, but it's bittersweet.
What's up with the random German? I don't know. People get bold behind a keyboard, man. Oh my god, guys! I'm not nice! What I'm doing's not nice! Did you guys not know when you started following me like 2 years ago that I wasn't nice? Oh no, the chat might learn I'm not nice. Begging for honey. Honey, you're the one who wants my opinion and my fucking answers so badly. It's not my fault. You have already attributed worth to it, and I'm just following fucking suit. Is this what Poseidon feels like when he was like looking down on like mortals, just being like, no, please, give us answers. Don't ask for anything in return. My domain, horse. I'm neither good nor nice, and I don't fucking claim to be. It's also I don't bend over backwards to worry about
sorry,
like
guys.
whether or not they think I'm something that I'm
No,
not.
I'm just saying, like, she's just acting like a god. It's fucking
I know
insane.
What I am. That's
It's
about
fucking
as far
insane. I
as
said,
it
this
really
guy's like a
needs to
troll.
go.
This guy's an objective
I don't know
troll.
what kind of mental illnesses they've been, like, people like that have been preying on in other people
I don't
in their
remember
lives,
pressing a
but
0. That's weird.
Nobody's gonna convince me
Bro.
to doubt myself. Nobody's gonna sit here and be like, no, you're into children, Courtney, because I insist upon it. Like, honey, try somebody mentally weaker, perhaps, but like,
would have been the $50.
No, not gonna happen.
Lamel.
Talking to the devil, actually. One of the devil's minions. That's you. Well, I mean, the devil does come in an attractive package.
Ew. She
Trying to tell me
thinks
I'm
she's
gonna go to hell,
attractive.
sweetheart. Hell's a Christian concept, but I mean, if it did exist, I do have a kingdom to eventually rule.
Your comment's evil, dude.
Having to deal with church culture, fake niceness, and it makes me see red. See,
Honestly,
I can't be bothered. I cannot be bothered
honestly,
to like pretend to be something I'm not.
I think I'm proud to just dip Courtney's stream. She's just coping. She's just coping. She's gonna keep interacting with this Bachelor to the South person, alright? So, yeah. So, what did we learn from Courtney? What did we learn? Well, she's fucked up and evil. Okay. I mean, I don't know, like, there's... She came back, and she kind of did exactly, like, what I expected. Only thing I didn't predict that she was going to do was, like, fucking, like, insinuate Beckett was a rapist, but I guess that's what she just does to all her critics. Which is just insane and awesome, dude. She's malicious, she's bad faith with her framing, and she's to not be trusted. Okay. Well, anyways, I think that this is a good point to kind of just end stream. We've had our fun, right? We're going to redirect to somebody. Not him. Nope. I'll give you guys to Falgi. He's been good people recently. But yeah, you guys have a wonderful night. See you next time on the A Space.